Okay, then we'll pick up where we left off, with you guys being given a chest filled with these strange orbs that you could tell radiated power. You had a choice of these orbs or taking new spells that you would normally never be able to learn or gain in your lifetime. You picked the orbs, which out of game were level ups, as you all leveled up twice. And after some thinking from, I believe, Nullidan, whether to sell his or not, you all did go through with it. And we pick up back in the school with you guys just being surged with energy, arcane in nature, and all of you feeling stronger, more powerful, and with a much more deeper connection to the weave and to magic itself. What are you guys doing?
Oh. Welby, do you have a curriculum you've signed up for?
Oh, I mean, I've mostly just been picking up the notes of other wizards when they drop them and tried to learn off of those.
Neat.
No, not really. I don't, I don't think that I'm like an official student. I don't know. Guess we can
Saren,
find out.
when you say that in the room, he will kind of, his eyes will go a little bit more beady and look to the rest of the group as you're talking and kind of, shake his hand like, eh.
But I mean, now I have this book, and I'm gonna learn it cover to cover, and it's that, the manual of bodily health that we found.
Mm-hmm. You have been keeping track of the hours, right?
Yeah, we've only had one chance to do anything.
At this point, Saren will look you kind of all in the eyes, now seeing that you're all much higher in power than you once were, both from coming back from a ordeal and also the orbs that he gave you. And he will look a little bit pleased at himself. Well, if that is all, I must be going back to my work. And, please let me know if you see Eric around. He is late. I can't find that boy anywhere. But enjoy your new skills. And,
Thanks, Dad. I mean, guy.
Right. Well, Vincent, I should have a job for you later today. Come see me. And then he will kind of look at all of you like, get out.
All right.
Noodles.
Well, guys, I suppose, should we meet up later when he has this job for us? And I don't know. Did you still want to work together after this?
Of course, Welby.
I mean, we all
Yeah.
live together now too.
Yeah.
so-
Did we
Okay,
really
well, I just want to be sure. I don't like to assume things.
By the way, who would like to play Vincent? Okay, then.
Dark and brooding.
Yep. Vincent will kind of walk over and say, "Oh God, how did he act?"
I'm dark and brooding. I gotta go. Goodbye.
Let me go kill some random innocent person on the street.
There's a shadow that's calling out to me. I gotta go deal with it.
Oh my God. He says, "I'm going to go connect with my new familiar, but I believe the job that he was talking about was for me alone. Will be."
Oh, so we're not gonna keep hanging out together.
Oh, well, I assume we will. It's just this seems to be a job for me.
Oh. Should we
Vincent's
go?
a traitor.
Should we go ask him if there's a job for us?
I mean, you can.
Okay. I'll turn around and I'll knock on the door. And just open it. Hey!
Yes.
So Vincent says the job you have is just for him. What are we gonna do now?
I mean, whatever you want.
There's nothing like pressing the Eldritch Academy has, or like needs to send one of their special operations teams in, or nothing like that anywhere.
You just got back from the Shadowfell.
Yeah, but shit gets boring.
Well, I can look into it.
Thanks, Dad.
Uh,
Let us know if you find anything. We'll be around.
That will be.
All right, guys. Well, he says he'll contact us.
Well, if we're
I get-
looking for things to do, we could always head
Drink?
to the bar.
Yes.
Did you say
not,
drink?
Yeah.
not, I mean, not to be a party pooper, but if we're just waiting around, I'll probably practice some of these techniques in this book, and maybe I could even have it finished by the time we set out again. I mean, I'm not a fast reader, but I could make some progress.
What is your intelligence score?
I'm average. I'm a 10.
That's fine.
Well, if you want to do that, Wilby, I was actually gonna go see about unless anybody really wants to have use for this arrow of celestial slaying, I was gonna go see if maybe I could sell it off.
Sure.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go hang out in my room, and then when you guys are finished with your shopping, just come and collect me if we've got something to do.
All right.
Yeah, let's go sell that arrow and maybe find see if they've got any jobs on it at the tavern.
All right.
Okay, in that case, so Wilby you're staying behind at the your room to read.
Yep.
And
I'm a
the
real
rest
wizard now.
I'm a real boy.
I've got a book. I'm a wizard.
And the rest of you are all going out into the town, right?
Yep.
Okay. In that case, can I get a show of hands? Can I?
Yeah, I'll put my hand up.
God damn it! Are you all going together, or are you splitting off to go to the tavern and the magic shop, or are you just sticking together?
Stick together.
Okay. Where would you like to go first?
I don't think we've found an actual magic shop within Western.
You you tried, and I believe it was Vincent who rolled very, very low, so you never actually found.
Look for
a
one.
magic shop. You could.
I mean, I assume there is one. Surely.
Would you like to
Oh,
try and find another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I have a quick question, Aiden. Because I
Uh-huh.
got that Frostbrand sword last session, and I just checked it, and it says any sword.
Well, no, I believe I told you what it was last time. I think it was a short sword.
Okay, cool.
I
Let's check it.
believe.
Oh, hey, before you guys go, since you got me this sweet dragon slaying sword,
Yep.
I don't know that I'm gonna need the axe that dwarf fighter arena lady gave us. If you want to try and pawn that off, maybe we could trade it in for something cool. And I'll hand over the berserker axe.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, no problem, Wilby. We'll see if there's anything interesting that you might like for this.
Okay. In that case, can someone begin to roll investigation? Either two of you can roll each, or one with advantage.
What's your investigation, Malrum?
I don't have nothing.
I have +3.
Alright, I'll give you advantage.
Yeah,
All right.
Or
Or-
I could just
maybe
do
the
it.
no, or
Oh,
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
give it the
Nullidan.
no.
Yeah, you should probably
Give it
do
to the
actually.
wizard who, uses intelligence.
That is a good
What-
idea.
You want to find the magic shop? Sure. Where have you looked already?
Nowhere. We look nowhere.
Well, there's one right there.
That's embarrassing.
Okay. In that case, hang on 1 second.
Ooh.
God damn it. So much Star Wars shit clogging up my
To be
stuff now.
To be fair, there's the one there, but don't go to the one around 2 blocks down because I don't remember if they owe me money or if I owe them money. Either way, it'll be a bad interaction. I've never been into that shop though, so let's try that one.
Alright.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Now just flexing.
Like there's literally one every 2 blocks.
Okay. So, with that roll, you point out, and it's kind of obvious. It's like maybe 2 streets down from the academy, and you see a grand white building what looks almost like a library, but across the front it says magical goods. Simple, very large sign, and you can't believe how they missed it in the first place. It looks a little more high end than most places you've seen, but you make your way inside. If you want to place your tokens, you can.
This is really nice looking. Holy shit. I see a crossbow in the corner.
You guys know the rules about magic shops, yeah?
They don't
There's a
need to
rule
know
to
that.
magic shops.
What?
You don't touch something without first asking or reading if the sign says don't touch. Because that's how you get in debt, and that's how you wipe out like a section of reality for like a fraction of a second and then have to recreate it all because you didn't realize it was an orb of uncreating.
Be careful. Got it.
Sounds oddly specific.
Well, if you two want to browse around, I'll see about talking to the shopkeep
I mean,
around here.
yeah, the magic shops that we've been to have been mostly like weaponry or like hodang potion shops. Places like this, yeah, you really gotta not have sticky fingers unless you know what you're touching.
Not touch anything. I'm gonna mainly look at the weapons and the armor because I don't give a shit about anything else
Okay.
unless it's shiny.
Now, you look at the armor, and could you please make me an Arcana check?
I can. Why is my thing closed? There it is. Arcana. 5. Yeah, let's go.
Pretty armor.
I just learned detect magic.
You gonna use it?
That's a really dumb idea when I think about it. It's just gonna be, my brain's gonna explode.
Were we settled up on gold and payment and stuff? Our reward was just the orbs, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Did we divvy up the other 1,000? I can't remember if we did or not.
I have no idea. That's why I said someone needs to mark it down last game. If you're talking about the bet, as well as you did keep the platinum.
Yeah.
I know we
organized
kept
the money from the bet. Yeah.
Mhm.
If you guys want, if you could give us a group loot, I would be more than happy to be the like item and gold keeper
I am
For
fine
the-
with that.
for the group.
Yeah, that's cool.
Alright.
I'll begin
That
to make one
works.
now.
That way, we don't have to worry about like individuals. We can all just have a common fund. But
Sounds
of
good to
course,
me.
if you want to keep things just for yourself, that's fine too. Cool.
It's probably good to have a group loot, so that way when it's just all like, did we use the 1,000 gold already? I can't remember if we divvied that up, but I think we did.
I don't mind being a treasurer. Well, we probably wouldn't be in real life, but
No, you're gonna be
For the
our
sake of
Laura
the game.
Bailey. Let's go.
I've met her.
Yeah, we saw the
Cool.
pictures. Stop flexing.
I love her new character.
I do too.
Yeah.
No spoilers, I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
yet.
don't spoil it. He hasn't seen it yet. Okay, there you go.
You also did a very good job DMing last night.
I haven't seen it. So
Spoilers!
It's not
Uh,
spoilers once you see what actually happened.
Oh, okay.
It's nothing major.
Malram, do you go speak with the person? What looks to be a very handsome, almost like you can't really tell maybe if they're female or male, but once you get close enough, you can see more on the male side with long, beautiful golden hair and very elvish features. And he is in the middle of just reading a book. He noticed you walk in with the rest, but just seemed to go back to reading.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and approach him.
He will look up from his book. Yes. Can I help you, sir?
Yes, we just came across a couple of artifacts that are a little more magical they're a little bit more magical than what most shops would carry, and figured this might be the best place to go ahead and sell them.
You have come to the right place. As long as your items are of a certain level of magical potential, then there should be a good business here between us. I only deal with certain higher up magical items.
Huh. We have these two items that might be worth your while, and I'll go ahead and put the Arrow of Celestial Slaying and the Berserker Axe.
Okay. He will look at them for a moment, and his eyes will flash white, looking them over. Yes, sir, we would be very interested in taking these off your hand.
And it seems that my friends, do you, if we were to exchange them, would you give us a little bit of a better price, or is it going to be just a flat rate? Because I'd be curious to look around with myself.
We are open to bartering, and if you would if you would like to trade the goods for other goods, this is something we can look into. But why do you not have a look around and let me know if there's anything of your liking?
All right. And then I'll start looking around as well. I'm looking also at swords and armor.
Oh no, Wilby hates the shopping episodes.
He's just reading the book, man. He's good.
Yeah, he's reading the book. It's fine. Besides, organizing group loot gives me something to do.
Okay, so as you begin to look around, actually, Nillidan, are you doing anything?
I'm shopping, just looking around, like
Okay.
basically.
Give us a fat list of items.
Oh my god.
He's
I'll
looking
read
for more
every single one.
esoteric or random utility uses, like kind of in line with how he fights. Not weapons and armor, whatever. Everybody has those. He's looking for trinkets that like manipulate like the tides of battle type things.
Okay. Everyone, give me. Let me just pull up this table. Okay. Everyone, roll me a investigation check, or you may choose to do a awareness check.
What would awareness be in this case?
Is that perception?
Perception. God damn it! I keep doing
Sorry.
this. Vampire the
Yeah.
Masquerade and fucking D&D.
I was. That's the only reason I said that. I'm like, I know what awareness is in in a different
Yeah.
setting.
Ugh.
You want me to do a Clash of Wills? What?
No.
My
My vamp-
Auspex is up.
Ooh, my vampire players hate me when I do it.
Ignore the fact that I rolled with
Mhm.
advantage. Sorry.
We all rolled really high, to be fair.
You did. Okay. So, in that case, let me.
60 altogether.
That means you get 60 items.
Nice.
Yeah.
See you in 20
Actually,
minutes.
could I use one of my portents, 14, on that investigation roll to make my roll instead a 22?
You can. In that case, go to 22. So that means, yeah.
You guys ever seen those head massages that you can get in real life? It's so good. I just got one today and it's the best.
With a bunch of little tongs on it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Those are great.
it's the best.
Classic
Been
D&D.
missing out.
Okay. First thing, this would be Nullidan. You would find this. One of the things that you find. Why are you not showing to the players? Can you see that? Did something pop up on your screens?
No.
Nope.
No.
Okay, let's put this a long way. Check your journal now. I'll have to pop it up in your journal. Then I've lost it. In fact, no, I'm not going to do that. That's going to take forever. I'll just explain what you see, and if you want more details, I'll tell you. You
Perfect.
see this chain with a small little description of what it can do underneath. You find what looks to be a ring, which is encased in a glass kind of dome, and you see runes around it. And could you make me a religion check, please?
Again, 14. I thought I already turned that off. I must
It's
have
okay.
toggled it
I
back.
always take the first one anyway. 14. Yeah, they just look like simple runes. The ring itself is quite disturbing to look at, as it is a kind of greenish tint, and it has been fashioned to resemble bones, like a rib cage. And on top, what holds a green gem, looks to be a skull. You also find. Oh, whatever, just put it. You find what looks to be a necklace, and it's kind of metallic. You would expect a jewel to be on the end, but it looks like a kind of metallic end to it, which has been fastened to look like wheat coming off the necklace. That's you, and Valvor.
What up?
You see what looks to be almost like a toy boat, and it looks very out of place out of all the other objects out here. It is not, encrusted with gems or made of precious metals. It looks to be just a simple, like almost toy boat but it's sat on a pedestal, like for people to buy, and it looks very peculiar. You
Mhm.
also see what looks to be a crossbow that you
Mm.
immediately fix your eyes on as you enter the room. Walking over, you see that it is a simple +2 crossbow. And you
What I have.
also find next to the crossbow what looks to be a bag. It looks similar to the bag of holding, but a different pattern on it, and is a little bit more, well, a lot more expensive than what a normal bag of holding would be. And then Malram, you see, you did do a check, right?
Yeah. 20 perception.
You see a beautiful ring that has kind of circular symbols going around it, and each of the symbols seem to represent a different element. You see. No, you wouldn't see that. You see a beautiful pair of boots that seem to have a kind of shimmy to them, and they are also kind of locked away in a container, as well as you see a tray of potions that seemingly are sold together. And that's not it. You see in the corner what you first think is just a cleaning item, used, just to brush away the dirt or the dust. But looking closer, it looks like this is unused and it has been placed there for a purpose. It looks to be a common sweeping broom, but it has been placed on a pedestal. So, does any of those items take anyone's fancy?
I would be looking at the boots and the potion set.
Okay. Anyone else?
I want to look at the crossbow.
Crossbow? Okay.
Yeah. Is there any armors, or is that what we get? Because
Well, you look over at these armors, and you would think they're for sale, but there is no price tag on any of them. And they are a little weird to look at, actually. They are kind of shimmering, all of them.
They look like guards.
And Nillidan, any items?
Yeah, so I mean, you said there was a chain, a gem, and a skull, or am I?
No. There was a skull holding a gem on a ring that was enclosed in a glass container surrounded by runes.
Okay, so definitely interested in that. But there was also a chain, you said, correct?
Yep.
So those were the two. I'm kind of interested in both.
Okay.
I mean, like I don't know because I don't have enough to go off on. You said that there was a thing that says what it does, but
Mhm.
didn't say what it does. So
the
I
ring
mean, I would
that that is contained doesn't have one of those slips of paper. It doesn't say anything there. But for the chain, it is called the oh god, what is it called now?
Chain of returning?
Nope. That was that other thing, but I think he means
Ah.
the necklace.
But yeah, there's a mysterious note that's in
It's-
the compendium, as it's like, oh, all right.
It is called the Amulet of the Drunkard. That's the necklace that you're looking at.
It has a price tag on it.
It does. This would be 300 gold.
I'm interested in that, but I would I'll keep note of that, but I'll want to ask the shopkeep specifically about the ring with the skull.
Okay. Hang on there. Malram, are you doing anything or want any more information on? Oh yeah, you did. You wanted the potions and the
The boots.
boots, the boots. Okay. So the boots seem to be boots of spider climbing. So basically, what you've seen Vincent do quite a lot, a few times now, just defy gravity and able to walk up walls whenever he wants. And the where are they? The potions seem to be a set of potions of all different types, kind of like a grab bag. One seems to be a healing potion. The other seems to be a oil of slipperiness. Another seems to be called the Flitter of Love. Another one seems to be called a Potion of Climbing. There are 6 in total. Another is called a Potion of Flying. And the last seems to be a Potion of Gaseous Form.
All right. So yeah,
Mhm.
I'm not going to be super interested, so I would just kind of be waiting for because if there is a train returning, then I might be curious on that. But other than that, I would just kind of be waiting for everybody to go up to the front.
What were the boots that you found? Sorry, I didn't hear.
Spider climbing.
Oh, okay.
Basically what Vincent used to do, just climb up walls,
Yeah.
walk up walls.
Yeah,
There is the chain of returning. It's on a desk. You saw Nolan go over and look at it. And
This
Falvo,
crossbow, is it a hand crossbow or is it just is it a full big crossbow?
it's a small hand crossbow.
Oh okay, yeah, I want it.
Okay.
How much is it? How much I gotta pay?
1 second, I'll pull it up. For the crossbow, for the +2 crossbow, it's 600.
Okay. Quite shy. How much is 10 platinum? Is that 100 gold?
100, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I have enough. Let's go.
And Nillidan, you wanted to go and speak with the guy?
Correct.
Okay. You walk over, he looks up at you. Yes.
Interested in the skull ring behind the glass. Did not want to bring it over because didn't want to touch it on regard, but I'd like to know more about it.
He will stop and think and breathe quite heavily, thinking. May I suggest that you look at some of our other fine rings? That ring is a little bit more on the darker side of magics, and it would probably not fit someone as distinguished as yourself.
Well, then for my own edification, can I know a little bit more about it, what it does? Should I?
Tell me, have you ever heard of a name of Vecna?
Would that be a history or an arcana check?
That would be a religion. Well, I could let you have. I'm going to say you can make one more roll with Arcana, but at disadvantage. You've heard the name. A few years back, he caused quite a lot of trouble for the world. You don't know all the details, but you know that there was an attack. Many people died, mostly on a different continent, though. You know that heavily has to do with necromancy. 17.
Wait,
Yep.
is Vecna? You said Vecna,
Vecna, yes.
as in like not the deity, or am I thinking of something else?
You don't know.
I mean, because that isn't that.
Mm-hmm.
I could have sworn that's like an evil. This is Nick not remembering, but
It
okay.
is in this world. Vectron is not a evil deity like they've been around
An
for a long time. It
Yeah, I was gonna
is
say like,
yes,
isn't that the Exandria? Because I'm thinking like as a Vedic
yes.
and
They
like
have
that's the
Vectron has only been known for like the last few years, and there was an attack, and this is like deep lore of history of Exandria, but from what you would know as the common person, Vecna would be a person that tried to do some bad things in the past, and this seems to be have a tie with him, is what this person is saying.
Gotcha.
But he's not like a 1,000-year-old god that everyone knows about.
Oh, then less interested in that because yeah. Oh, well,
It
shame.
is a item that leans on the darker side of the necromancy school.
Yeah, I guess my field trip to the Shadowfell probably is what caused a lingering focus on that then. Well, that's a shame. You don't have anything more kind of run of the mill like a ring of spell storing or like a gem of power or anything like that, right?
Not on hand at the moment, but I can order you one. Is this something you would be willing to wait for?
Oh yeah, I mean I'm not an impatient person.
Very well. Your name?
Nullidan.
No, and he will begin to write that down. And you would be able to afford this?
We got to talk about price before you put the order. I'd like to know what your rate that is, and if there's a special ordering fee or what your process for that is.
Well, which one of those items would you prefer?
Well, if you have, you don't have a spell gem, right?
No.
Nothing that could store a spell.
A gem or a ring? Which is your preference?
The ring is more utilitarian, if I recall. I think the gem is just a 1-for-1 casting, but the ring itself could hold more than one spell. So, if you can get your hands on a ring and can quote me a price, I'd be interested.
Very well. How I do things here is I can order you something. You will pay a small part of that price now. Just make sure that if you abscond off, I still get something out of it. So for the ring, we will say a nice 875 gold, and you will pay 300 now.
So 300 now, and then 575 when it arrives.
Yes.
I can oblige that.
Very well. Now please wait while your GM makes a note.
Yeah. Do you accept platinum as a payment?
He smiles heavily. Of course, sir. Okay. Mark off that money.
Yeah, I'm subtracting the 20 platinum and 100 gold.
Okay. And Malram, did you want to buy anything? The chain of returning?
No, I would just kind of be approaching and I would just approach and say, seems that you have very many magical artifacts around here, but I'm just looking for something that might help bump up my armor class, make me a little bit harder to hit, if you know somebody that would be able to do some enchanting. I do have this armor and shields that I currently have that could maybe use with a little bit of a boost.
Well, we have a believe we have a shipment of new goods in a few days. I believe one of the items is a ring of protection that could help you. If you want your armor enchanted, I could take care of that. It would take a while, but something I could do.
How long would it take you to enchant my armor?
Uh, it would depend on the enchantment. Depending on what you want, it would take longer for the more powerful of the enchantment. What exactly would you want?
Uh, I would just be looking for just making my armor a little bit better to protect me. I don't think I really need anything too fancy.
Well, to slightly help you with that, it would take maybe a week to give you a good boost. It would maybe take 2 weeks, maybe 3, and to really make it very difficult for others to hit you, it would be over a month.
Hmm. All right. Well, I might continue looking around, see if anybody has some armor, but I will keep that in mind.
If you wish for the ring, please come back in 2 days and I will have it for you.
Do you know the degree of the ring? Is it just a simple ring, or is it a little more potent than the normal rings that I've heard about?
It is a more simple ring. And out of game, it's a +1.
Yeah. All right.
I'm guessing Falvar walks over and pays for the crossbow.
I'm just wondering how much we're selling the items for that you suggested to him, the axe and the arrow. Because
Yes.
this will make me very poor. I'm fine with that. Just wondering if I could get a little bit off the top from the arrow, maybe.
Well, your friends have not asked or demanded a price for their items yet.
I mean, the axe is incredibly strong. I've seen it be used. Not sure about the arrow. We found that in a very dangerous place, actually, so I assume it's very rare.
Is anyone going to name a price?
For what? The X?
For
The axe and the
either.
arrow.
What were the names of them?
So it was the axe,
Berserker
the berserker axe, and the
It's a
arrow.
arrow of celestial slaying.
Yeah, arrow of slaying, but it's the under the celestial shot option.
I'm trying to think, is there a roll to kind of get a ballpark of what's reasonable, or is this
Okay.
entirely on our...
Yeah.
Make a. I wanna see you suffer, but if you really want to, make
Well, I mean,
a
the
roll.
problem is it's super, super duper like situational to the world, and I don't know enough about the prices in the world, but my character technically has lived in the world.
Mhm.
So that's the trouble I'm having as a player. Because you
Okay.
sold the spell story ring, I was expecting like 10 grand plus
No.
potentially. But so like there's a level of
Well,
dividing that I
I'll give you a hint. You live in a city with the with the Eldritch Academy in it.
so it's kind of easy to make these items usually if there's
It's a
like
lot
an
more
artificer
common,
or
let's say that here.
Yeah.
I just searched up the berserker axe and it's worth 2,400 gold
Mhm.
pieces. That's quite a lot of money.
Magical goods are extremely quite easy to get a hold of in this city. Are you gonna throw out a number or do you want to roll?
Let me just check something.
And what was the ability of the axe again?
Uh,
'Cause I'm trying to think of the utility of it, or
Wilby, help him out.
Yeah,
It's a plus
I
one.
I would have told you what it did. It's essentially if you don't attune to it, it's just a +1 great axe. But if you do attune to it, you become cursed, and then you have a chance to go berserk anytime you take damage.
Cool axe.
And while you berserk, you just like attack whatever's closest to you instead of what you want to attack.
You basically go
Ooh,
into
that's
super
cool.
rage.
We've got some really expensive items right here.
While you're attuned to it, you also get +1 hit point for each level you have.
Sheesh.
which might make it a little bit more rare. So
Oh yeah.
that and the nature of this city, it's just how easy it would be to move such an item. I kind of look at the group and we're like, I think an even 1,000.
I think an even trade. We give him.
Oh yeah.
We take everything we want in the shop, and he gets the items. So the crossbow, the chain of returning, the ring of protection for Malrum, and the thing that you wanted, Nolan?
Oh, the ring of spell story.
Yeah, all of that
So,
for these items.
do you say that out loud?
I do.
You want to trade 4 very powerful items for 2 powerful items.
Very powerful items.
I did not get where I am today by making such deals. But make me a persuasion check. With disadvantage, in fact.
No done. No done.
Why are you calling him?
Fuck, I got a natural 1. That's really bad.
He will look at you. I'm sorry, I cannot do that deal.
Wait a minute. Why are we including my ring in there? I've already put forward the.
Oh
down
yeah, you
payment.
already done that. So take the ring out of it. So 3 items.
The free items and let's say
What are the items you're looking to trade for?
It would be a ring of protection, his crossbow, and the chain of returning, but I don't really know if anybody in our group would need that.
We don't need it. I just thought you might wanted it. We can also put that back, so it'd be two items for 2 items.
do you want to put the chain of returning back?
It's up to you, Malrum. I don't want it.
Yeah, I don't really. The only person that would really make good use out of it would be either me or Welby, but I have range options and Welby is a bird, so if anything gets away from him, he can just flap up there.
Not wrong. Oh, there you go then. An even trade. 2 items for 2 items.
Well, that deal changed very quickly. Well, let me think. 2 items for 2 items. Make 1 more without disadvantage now. Persuasion check.
He's technically up since the Arrow of Slaying is a very rare item, and we're
Yeah.
trading for 2 rare items.
It's also
20.
cursed. 20. Okay. He'll think about it, looking at the axe, looking at the other items. Very well. I will take this deal.
Excellent.
And he will slide over the items and slide back your items. Well, if there is anything else I can get you, please come let me know.
We'll collect the ring of protection in 2 days. Or could you maybe send that to us? Or would you like us to come get it?
Of course, I can send it. Where are you staying?
We're at the magical college, actually.
Oh, you
Yes.
go to my old school. Ah. Well, I did not know that we were all fellow students. If I knew, I would have given you a little bit more of a discount, but the deal is done now, so. But it is nice to meet you, Mr.
Alvor.
Mr. Falvo, and you are
Malrum.
Marum. And which part of the academy are you staying at?
We have our own dorms. We are part of the cleaner crew over at the academy.
I see. In that case, I will have it delivered there. And please come back if there is anything else you can think of that I can make for you. It would be a pleasure.
Most
And,
definitely.
My name is Maruna.
Maruna. Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Pleasure to meet you, Marina. Are you a fan of Games of Chance or anything of the like?
I am. Yes. You could say it's in my nature.
Likewise. It's a shame I don't recall seeing you at any of the tables of chance that I've played at. You must play at a more prestigious setting than me.
I usually play in the more backroom, private games. But perhaps I can get you an invitation one day.
I would greatly appreciate that and would make it worth your while, let me say.
Just so you know, these games are very high stake.
Oh, yes. I mean, I would imagine.
As in, we do not use money. We use, and he kind of gestures around the shop, magical items.
That would be the type of game that I'd be interested in, given our shared alma mater and the path that we are currently on.
Very well. When
And
next a game comes up, I will see if I can get you in.
Would appreciate that.
and just as for curiosity's sake, how much would it cost for you to enchant my armor if I so desire?
Again, it would depend on the level of enchantment.
If we went for the more of the middle, more in the middle area.
The middle, it would be around 1,000.
And then just for the lower grade.
For that, a more simple, I could do that for around 500.
All right. Thank you very much, Marina.
You're most welcome. And he will just
All right.
stare at you.
Because I don't have that kind of money on me.
You need to save.
Hello. Let's go get a drink. Nice to meet you, Maruna.
Yes, you too. I'm guessing you all leave then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
like just as we're turning around. Oh, for that that amulet, would you do an even trade for, and he holds up the Mordecai's Mansion scroll. It says
ooh.
350 on there, right? I'm pretty sure that they're both like,
Mm-hmm.
because it's a 7th level spell, right? So
Yep.
Yeah.
If you wish to trade that very powerful item for this necklace, I would be willing, yes.
good to know. I'm not at the moment. I just wanted to make sure my pricing mental math was correct. Appreciate it.
Very
But
well.
also low key, he's doing that to show that he does have stuff. So when that table fighting comes, at least he isn't a slouch.
Okay, I'm gonna make a note of that now. That was very smart. Okay, Anything else in the shop?
Nope. It was like as he was heading out, so I didn't. I
Okay.
was trying to take the least amount of time with
Get out of here. Let's go get a drink.
it. As
That's-
they're as they're walking to the bar, it's like, that amulet makes it so when you drink you heal, right? I figured you might want to pick it up, but maybe later. Maybe we could do something to win it.
Sounds amazing. And I need that in my life.
Let's head over to the Roach real quick, see if Silver has anything that might intrigue us.
Yeah.
So, as you guys are walking through the town, talking about, what kind of jobs you're going to be taking next, could I have the three of you make perception checks? Oh God, I had McDonald's and it's not agreeing with me. Okay, in that case, Malrum and Nillidan, you notice that the high guard count has not diminished in the few days that you've been gone. And a little bit more disturbing is that it seems the guards seem to be meeting with groups of people, and they are dressed in a funny, not funny, but kind of, you've never seen this kind of armor before. It's leathers, but it's almost got a reddish, very dark red sheen to it. And they all seem to be like wielding swords, but the metalwork looks to be more of a precious type. Like from the distance, yeah, from the distance where you're looking, you can see that the swords seem to be made out of silver, and they have bottles of clear water on their belts, and they seem to have holy symbols wrapped around their knuckles. And
I'd actually get a slightly curious. Not enough to actually approach, but maybe just meander closer, try to overhear
okay,
what the guards are talking with.
are you trying to be stealthy?
Not like super stealthy, because I'm kind of imagining where it's in more of like a busy street, so I'm just
Mhm.
kind of gently moving closer.
Okay,
Just an attempt over here.
make me a perception check and put a -2 onto it, unless you want to get really close to them.
I don't want to get super close. So
10.
yeah, just a 10.
Can I help
Okay.
him?
How?
By also being there because I'm Falvor and very sneaky.
You would make your own roll, not help.
Yeah. That's fine. I'm interested.
If you would like to get very close, make me a stealth check.
28.
Okay.
They're kind of all running up.
And then a perception.
A perception. 8. That was impressive.
Okay. You sneak over, and once you get there, you see a beautiful looking elven woman with golden hair walking down the street. Her hips, her thighs, her breasts. You can't help but kind of get hypnotized, and you don't really hear anything. Meanwhile,
Oh, well, we were.
By the way, instead of trying to get up close, I was just going to cast clairvoyance.
that's also goddamn cheater.
I mean, it's a divination spell, so like that's the realm that I'm in.
Okay, what does that do again?
It basically makes an invisible sensor that I can cast. Like the fact that I am within eyesight, but it's up to a mile in range where I can. It takes 10 minutes though. Never mind. I will not. It just thematically, it's easier for me just to cast invisibility and try to, because I know I'm not as sneaky as Falvor. So, but they may be able to detect it. I don't know. We'll see.
Are you casting it or not?
Clairvoyance, no, but I'll cast invisibility on myself,
Okay.
then try to hear what's going on.
Okay. Make a perception check.
All right. Do you want me to make a stealth check, or is that
No, you're invisible.
okay?
Luckily, it's not raining right now. 15. Okay. So you both hear muttering about taking care of something, and then you hear the word vampire. But Nillidan, you listen, you get even closer, and you're able to hear a little bit more. And one of the guards says to one of these men that are kind of heavily scarred. All of them have beards, and they look, quite imposing. The guard will say to the man, "It is an honor to have the blood hunters here with us." And that's pretty much what you get.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
Now you look around and you can't see any of each other. Two of you are basically invisible. Well, I'll say you
Yeah.
can both see Malram. I'm just trying his best to listen in without being very suspicious.
Yeah,
Do I
and
recognize this beautiful woman? Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, she just seems to
Okay.
be a beautiful woman.
I'll just kind of keep on walking. Like I'll hear what I hear, but I'm not like stopping and really attempting to listen. That's just like a passing by. Oh, hey, they're saying stuff. Okay, onward I go.
Okay. And the other two?
As far as blood hunters go, when you refer to them, are you referring to the specific class?
I am.
Blood hunter. Okay. How much now? I'm trying to juggle what I know about the class
Mhm.
versus what Nulladin would know. So, how much is common knowledge within the
Make
world?
me a history check.
Making sure I'm not got any of that. Okay.
Okay. You've heard the name. You know they are a very secretive order. Most people don't know of their existence at all. The fact that this guard even knows about them is quite rare. And for them to be here, they are the monsters that, hunt monsters. They are heavily mistrusted, if not just by their nature alone, from what they are. And you've heard that they experiment with dark magics and alchemical nature in order to change themselves to become something more than just human. I'd say that's pretty much what you know, as well as they are, very famous again for hunting um, things on the more evil side.
Nice. Let's see. All right. Hearing this, being close, I'm going to drop my invisibility and be like, my word, it is true. If there's anything I can do to help in your hunt, please let me know. Like, basically surprise ingratiating.
Yep.
I know it's not, yeah. I know.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Okay. So, in a split second, after you drop your invisibility next to one of these blood hunters, you can, if you wish, try to dodge as you see a knife coming towards your throat at
Well,
high speeds. But it doesn't look
very-
like it's going to hit you. It looks like they're just concerned, as you can try and move out of the way, but it looks like he's just putting the knife to your throat as you just appeared.
yeah, which is what I expected, and being slightly in the divination school, I still had that back pocket 6 if I needed to. But if he's not attacking me, so I'm perfectly comfortable in the situation I'm in. I have my reaction, I have my portents, I have my lucky. The likelihood of them being able to connect with me is very low in my mind. So stoic, just very like, I'm in the right. I'm offering help, and I'm a good guy, so they can't kill me in the streets. The guards will get them.
And as the knife hits your throat and maybe just nicks you a little bit, like a shaving cut,
Right.
the three men will look at you. Their eyes, almost one of them is glowing yellow, and he will just kind of snarl a little bit and then look at you. Who are
Well,
you?
I'm of course Nulliden, grand seer of that which is yet to be or what may be, and I am a avid fan of your work. The methodologies are your own and secret, but you have results, and that counts for its weight in platinum. I'm just glad that you're on the case, whatever it may be. I just came back and killed some kind of horrific Shadowfell demon thing or whatever. So, by all means, if you need any of my or my classmates' expertise, we could easily become at your disposal.
As you say, killing that, you'll watch two of their eyebrows kind of just perk up, like what? And
Do I
the
see any
middle
of this
man,
happening?
you do at this point.
Okay, I want to be behind the guy that's got the knife to Nulden's throat,
Okay.
with my crossbow behind him, pointing at his back.
Oh, this is
Just
not
in
going to
case,
end well.
as long as he doesn't swing at Nulden, all right?
Okay.
I don't want him to see me either.
I forgot to mention, we're also, are we, and I kind of lean over to Falvor, who's behind him, just to let the guy that has the knife know that somebody's behind them covering him. Are we considered grand champions now over in the dwarven arenas? Did they declare? I mean, I know I killed the werewolf. Well, no, we cured the werewolf guy. He didn't even land a scratch on me. It was great.
As you say that, could you make an insight check on the middleman out of the
Yes.
three of them?
Also, am I clocking any of this, or am I just happily jaunting away
walking
from
away.
all this?
I mean, you can make a perception check.
I am saying it loud enough. You'll be like, oh my god, he's running his mouth.
Yeah, I guess. Insight. Okay, so when you say werewolf and when you say cure, you can't help but see the middleman kind of almost flinch a little bit and look not angry, but like almost a little bit worried, but then kind of quickly puts back on the stoic face and then grabs the man's hand who's put the blade to yours and kind of lowers it. Well, and Malrum, you don't see anything. You're walking down the street.
I'm just.
I will lower my crossbow as soon as he did that, by the way.
Okay. Well, it is nice to know that we have people out there willing to lend a hand. We shouldn't need your assistance, but it's always welcome. And if we need to contact you, how can we do that?
We're students of the academy. Again, Nulliden's the name. By all means, you could just drop a note at the reception. Was I correct in out of character? Did they say the word? Who said the word vampire?
That would be the god.
Okay, am I correct? Is the monster that you're hunting a vampire? Like, I'm saying that not like secretly, just I don't want to raise panic, but I mean, and he looks up at the sun to make sure it is not a cloudy day. But I think we're safe to at least talk here, but it's more of a, if I learn something, I can then pass it on to you. I'm not, I mean, if you want my active help, that's fine, but more eyes and ears that of people that are in the know usually help solve problems faster. And if I'm not mistaken,
Say many words, but very little makes sense.
Yep. That's the intent.
For killing a vampire, I'm definitely in.
He will, as you say vampire as well, he will take out one of those see-through glass containers that have water in them, and he will just kind of splash you in the face. Watch a little bit. And then
Does
put it
anything
away.
happen because I'm shadow touched now?
No, he doesn't.
Okay. I didn't think I smell, and I didn't need a benediction, but I'm not a vampire, obviously. It's also direct sunlight. Aren't they not very energetic?
Some of their kind can indeed walk in the daylight.
Good point. I don't know enough about them. I just know all the rumors and hearsay. Blood drinkers, can't cross moving water, garlic, affliction. I guess holy water. I'm assuming that's what you used. Yeah.
Yes.
Ah, half of it. I don't know if any of that's true. I'm sure you guys know, but I know holy water works on undead.
Again, many words.
Yes.
But yes, if we need your help, I will seek you out. And in the meantime, if you come across any signs, come find us.
What would be the best way to get in contact with you? Who should I leave a note with?
He will put his hand on the shoulder of the guard.
Excellent. Any of the local guard or just this guard in particular?
The guard will now speak up. Any of us will be fine. Just mention who it's for.
I didn't catch a name.
You
Should I
already
just say
know our names.
Well,
Blood hunters.
I know your profession. Okay. The blood hunters. Okay. Fair enough.
May I say, I'm guessing you're a wizard then, of some sort.
Yeah.
Are you sure you wish to embark on something like this? From what I've heard, your kind are a little bit more on the librarian types.
Well, I mean, I'm sure there's some that are. All my colleagues kind of buck the mold on magic users, but me in particular, I mean, they could all attest to it. I went toe-to-toe, one-on-one with the werewolf. Didn't get touched, and in fact managed to not only lay him low, but get him restrained enough that a cure, since I don't know if all werewolves can be cured, but he was afflicted with it not by choice. So he was one of my compatriots was able to remove the, I want to say, disease or curse. I'm not a doctor. I do read books, but I'm not a doctor. Needless to say, the likelihood of you or any of your group being able to one-on-one lay a hand on me makes my squishiness less of a factor.
The man next to you will kind of raise his hand and try to touch you, like gently.
I mean, I'll attempt to, depending on if he's actually going to be able to. I'll evade.
I mean, you can evade. He just goes to try and touch you. If you move out of the way, he can't touch you.
Yeah, just kind of I mean, usually in a more life or death scenario, it would be a little bit more risky.
The man will,
yeah.
Who just tried to touch you will turn at his friend and say, his skills are incredible. And he will kind of smile.
Anyway, pleasure meeting you. Glad we had introductions. I'm glad you're on the case.
Thank you. And good day.
Good day.
Meanwhile, while you turn around, you see Malram maybe a quarter of a mile down the street, kind of just da-di-da-di-da, walking away.
Well, I will start walking that way.
Okay.
Dirty.
Do you
Just
think I could hit him
walk.
with my crossbow?
What?
Do you think I could hit Malron from this range, Norton?
Kind of puts a finger up to the air. I don't know. That's a dead wind. By the time you're
cross this new crossbow, you know.
Yeah, but if you hit some poor kid because of a crosswind from the alleys, that's gonna be a real bummer.
I'm a really good shot, though.
Blunt the tip. Take the bolt head
All
off.
right, I will snap off the bolt head and I will aim my crossbow at Malrum.
Okay.
I want to shoot him to get his attention.
Yeah, take a shot. In a crowded
Sweet.
street. Make it with disadvantage.
16.
Yeah, that don't hit.
That don't hit.
He's also like past 120 feet, I
Yeah.
think, if you said he's a quarter mile.
So
I have a. It goes up to 120 feet though.
So Malrum, you'll be walking down, doo-doo-doo-doo, and you will see a arrow go flying past your head, and you will see it strike in the middle of the forehead of a very old woman who seems to be holding a basket of eggs, and it will hit her in the middle of the forehead and cause her to drop, and you watch as the eggs shatter on impact, and she'll kind of look around.
Looks like you bought some eggs, Falvor.
Oh, no one's. Hey, what do you mean? That wasn't me.
I'll look around to see if I can spot to see who fired the bolt.
I'm laughing and slapping my leg hilariously, whether Falvor's there or not.
Yeah, you can see your friends are laughing, and with a, you see Nulladin is laughing his head off while Falvor is trying to put away his crossbow quickly.
Yeah, it is already away.
I'll just kind of kneel down and be like, "Are you all right, man?"
What was that? Where am I? Where am I?
You're fine. You're fine.
Who are you?
And
Are we under attack?
no, it seems that somebody wanted to play a little bit of a prank on me, and it just got a little out of hand. I'm sorry about that. And I'll go ahead and I'll just make sure that she's all right with the medicine check real quick.
Okay.
Oh my god.
She's gonna have a small bruise on her head. Luckily, most of the impact was broken by the broken shaft. If it was a metal head, this would be much worse. But she's all right. More dazed, and she kind of just looks around. Oh, I'm starting to sweat. Oh.
You're fine. You're fine. Here, and I'll kind of help her up, and I'll slip a couple gold into her hands and just be like, go and get yourself some more eggs. I'm very sorry about that.
Oh, I'm so confused. And she'll begin to walk away.
That was brilliant. I kind of want to try it again, Nulladin.
I mean, how many old ladies with eggs are going to be in this street, though?
Hopefully more.
And I will just turn and glare at Balfour.
And as you do that, Wilby, at this point, could you mark down at least 2 hours that you've now spent on this book?
Yeah, I can't wait to tell all my friends about this thing called Pilates, and apparently, apparently you're supposed to use I don't know, avoid bright lights before you go to sleep because it can mess with your circadian rhythms or something. And you've got to feed your gut microbia to improve your overall health. Otherwise, you could be more prone to chronic diseases, including obesity and digestive problems. Wow.
Jesus, I need to start writing this down.
Anything about goat yoga?
Oh my
I don't know if they had goats back here.
What, goats in...
Ask me when you get back. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
It might be in a later chapter.
They have owl bear yoga. But yeah, you guys see Malrum glaring at you as you approach him.
You missed the vampire hunters, but you helped the egg lady.
I mean, I got his attention. It worked, right?
Well, you didn't have to go and attempt to shoot me and hit a little old lady.
I mean, Pyrrhic victories aside.
I wasn't trying to hit the old lady. She got in the way.
Uh-huh.
Maybe next time try and be less avoiding of arrows, idiot.
I'm a very big target. It takes a lot to miss me.
You know what? You were far away.
Uh-huh. And I will just continue walking towards the roach.
So, the skinny is the blood hunters are hunting down a vampire amongst us.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I offered our services, seeing as we were able to cure a werewolf and fell a Shadowfell demon. So, I mean, we have credentials now, but might want to keep an eye out for any vampiric activities.
Yeah, it does seems that there are some interesting things going, isn't there?
While Falvor, Falvor, if are you
Yeah.
listening to this?
Nope, not at all. I'm not interested.
Okay then.
I'm looking for alcohol.
Okay. So,
Are we at the bar yet?
sure. As you
Hell
are
yeah.
talking about keeping an eye out for vampires, eventually you will come across your favorite watering hole.
Oh, look at all these old faces that showed up.
Aww. Well,
Get
there's
outta
the
here.
vampire.
There's a vampire. We found our vampire.
We
Get
found
him!
Okay. As you enter the bar, you will see it's a little bit more crowded than usual today. But
What time is it?
time right now would be around 2:30 in the afternoon.
Nice. Drink o'clock. Beer o'clock. Let's get some beers in.
I can't wait for the intervention episode.
There'll never be one.
Oh no.
Especially if I get that amulet.
I was gonna say that amulet pretty much turns in any alcoholic beverage into a buffed up healing potion.
Gives me a reason to drink.
Which gives you a reason to live.
Exactly.
Okay, as you approach the bar, the normal, red scale dragonborn will kind of lean over. Well, if it isn't the boys, how are we doing today?
Oh, we're doing all right. How's business treating you today, Silver?
Pretty good, can't complain. And I'm guessing he looks at you, Falvar. You want a drink?
Yep. Of course.
Yeah.
Silly question.
I mean, point of order. I think there needs to be an S at the end of that last word. I think unless it's a drink as big as the room, he's gonna want more than one, right?
Yeah, get 4 drinks in.
Why don't I just give you the ball?
Yeah, that works.
Ooh, but you've earned bottle service here. Nice.
And he will pull out a bottle of tequila and a bottle of wine, and he'll kind of push them towards you.
Excellent. What do you guys want?
I'm just gonna have ale. As normal.
One ale, and I'm guessing in a cup and not a barrel.
Oh, of course. I don't think I can hold up to Falfor here.
No one fucking can. And he will pour you a glass, kind of push it over to you. And you, skinny fella.
I'll take. Do you got a mead? Maybe like
do.
a
Honey
a
mead?
fruit. Yeah, honey mead. That'll work for me.
All right. He'll go into the kind of back area over here, pour one out, a beautiful golden color, and place it in front of you.
Excellent.
Wow.
Altogether, let's say 2 gold.
I will pay it. I'm more than happy to. I'll give him an extra one though.
Okay, 3 gold. Very nice. So, any rumors I should know about? Any news?
We just got back from the Shadowfell. Interesting place.
Oh, really?
Interesting place, that.
What did you do there?
Indeed. Oh, we were on a mission for the academy over there.
What'd they have you do? Chase after some fucking ghosts?
We were sent there to eradicate a quite dangerous monster, actually.
Seems a bit out of their normal goings on. They just wanted you to kill it?
Oh, they wanted us to harvest the energy from this creature.
Really? Huh. And were you successful?
Indeed.
Oh, well, this is a time for celebration then. And he'll begin to pull out some more glasses and begin to pour you each a free shot of scotch.
Nice.
And it isn't a glass, it's literally a shot of scotch.
I'll go ahead and down it real quick and just look around the bar real quick, hopefully not seeing any familiar faces, and then just turn back. So, any interesting jobs you got in today?
Well, we've been a bit slow in recent times, but we do have one. Came in just yesterday, in fact. A little bit on the boring side, if you ask me. But hey, money's money. You want to take a look?
Indeed. Sure. Let's see what we got.
He'll kind of take a flyer down and bring it over to you. Right. Where's my... there they are. I'll take out some very small reading glasses and put them on the tip of his nose. Right. Well, this is a job from the surrounding farmers around Western. Apparently a bunch of their crops have been dying and not been growing right, and a bunch of animals have been going missing. And a little bit more serious than I thought. A few days ago, a actual person went missing. But that's pretty much it. The guards won't do anything because, well, it's got something to do with farming, so they don't give a fuck. But it seems like the farmers have all come together with their gold and, well, put up the job.
How much does it say they're offering? Or does it just say that there's a reward?
Yeah,
And who
the
went missing?
reward is a farmer's son, it sounds like, as well as 600 gold, and they're offering a potion as well.
Sounds interesting. How do you guys think of it?
I'm up for it.
First, farmer's son went missing. How far away?
Oh, just on the outskirts of the city, in the farming lands. I'm not sure who exactly. They all kind of posted the job as a group. You'd have to go speak with one of the farmers. Not sure what the boy's name is. But yeah, it's yours if you want it.
I'm down.
Do it. Money's money. Plus,
the
getting
way-
the chance to help this farmer out would be good.
Where's the pretty boy?
I'm right here.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, I didn't drop my invisibility spell. I'm right here.
Hey, I already beat you to it. Thank you very much.
He looks over at Malram and just kind of sighs.
How you mean in our seems that the academy had a specific job for our other friends. So we actually got a somebody very interesting. We might bring him by here if you haven't already met him, which I don't think you have.
Well, how do I know if you don't tell me his fucking name?
Welby.
Welby. I know William.
No,
What's
we'll
he look
bring him
like?
by some. He's a small little owl guy.
A small little elf guy.
Owl. He said
He's
that he
got an
was an
owl.
awakened owl. No, he is an owl. He's
All right.
very. We'll bring him by sometime. He's very interesting.
You'd like him.
Might want to eat him, but I'll try my best.
You could try. He's incredible.
Fair enough. So, you taking the job?
I think we will. Any sort of time frame on it?
For this one, I don't think they could afford a time frame. Whenever you want, really.
Well, missing persons, usually the sooner the better. The trail goes cold rather quick, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, then we should probably hurry up and drink all this and go and collect Welby and be on our way.
By the way,
Let's do
before you
it.
go, this creature that you killed, and you said you drained it or something, right?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Can I ask, the hell does the academy want with that?
That is a good question. We
I mean,
Right.
magical artifacts need a basis of information and essence and material components. So, I mean, at the lazy man answer, probably to make some powerful artifact, but more than likely just to study the essences of other planar creatures to better refine spells is usually the academic approach.
let's just say there's also not much that we know what's going on behind the scenes of the academy. They're just wanting us to go out and do these missions for them, and seems that we're fairly content doing so. But I'm starting to want to try to learn more about what's happening
Yeah.
with what we're
Sounds
doing.
a little suspect, if you ask me. I never used to do that when I used to attend.
Indeed, the Shadowfell was definitely a. It's not a place for an average person to go into. It's what has me curious on why they would want to send us there. If you know anybody that might be good at doing a little bit of snooping around, I would be very interested.
Has there been a change of administration recently that would warrant the suspicion or change in behavior?
I mean, like I said, they didn't used to do this shit when I was there. But hey, new people, things change. Maybe it's fine.
Yeah, but I'm just saying I don't know when you were there or if there was any substantial administrative changes, like any common. Who is the head? Like, what's the title of the out of character? The head, like headmaster or whatever.
You have never heard who is the headmaster of the academy.
Gotcha.
None of you have.
Yeah, we only know of Saren and a few of the other higher archmages.
And if you ask that to him, he will say the same what you already know. When I was there, I never actually met the head, or some of the heads of department, like Aaliyah, Neren, and Saren. They were there when I was there.
We might have something to discuss here, because it's getting very interesting what the academy has us doing. and definitely would like to know more about what exactly it is they're doing.
Well, I'll ask around for you, see where I can dig up.
I appreciate it, Silver, and I'll just kind of hold up my drink to him and take a swig.
I'm guessing you all drink until it's all gone, and then you can go get Wilby.
Yeah, if you want
Yeah.
to, that's fine.
Now I've got to ask, Svalvar, do you drink both of the bottles?
Yeah.
Oh
Okay,
God.
make me a Constitution save.
7.
Okay. You watch him down these 2 bottles, and maybe about 10 minutes later, he is heavily intoxicated. And you're going to be at disadvantage on a lot of things for a time.
That was some good shit.
It looks like we might have to push that back to the morning now.
Oh no, he punished himself on the road. Nothing cures a hangover and the world spinning like a cart ride.
Yeah, it's very true. All right, well, should we go back to? Should we head back now?
Yeah, we should grab Wilby and head out.
All right.
Okay. You make your way back to... I'm guessing you're going straight to your home and not just the academy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Vincent, get out of here. Actually, no, Vincent would be there. Probably be in his room. Which room is Vincent's again?
That one, I believe, right? Or
6.
is-
6?
yeah, I think he's 8.
Oh,
No, it's mine.
He had
Yeah,
the
no.
he had
6.
the
Yeah, he's that one.
yeah,
Okay.
he had the dog in 6 before.
And the rest of you make your way back home. And Wilby, as you're reading, put another 2 hours onto what you've done already. And after 4 hours of being away from the group, you will hear the door open downstairs and the footsteps kind of coming into the house.
Yay, they're back! I'm gonna fly down and walk in behind them. Hi, guys. What'd you bring back for me?
Stories and a quest to save a missing farm lad.
You can tell he looks a little disappointed. You traded my axe for stories and a quest?
Oh no, well, the stuff that's coming back, I got a ring of spell storing, but it's on order. What I can do is put spells into it, hand it off to you, and you can use those spells.
Oh, that sounds cool as shit.
So, like, back and forth, we could share. I figured it'd kind of be like a friendship ring.
Oh, that's the nicest thing any wizard's ever done for me.
Well, I mean, I figured, you weren't super material possessive, but yeah, we also have a farm lad to save. So
Why does Falvor smell so bad?
Oh, we were at a bar and he is thoroughly intoxicated, perhaps even alcohol poisoning, but nothing beats that out of your system.
Well, you
like
know
a-
what? And he like flips through pages and he says, "What I learned is heavy drinking can boost your risk of heart disease. But if you're in good shape, some moderate drinking makes you less likely to have a heart attack, stroke, or heart arteries." I think it's what's this page say? It raises your HDL or good cholesterol levels.
Well, he's on a knife's edge then, because he will both simultaneously have prevented and caused heart failure.
Health is confusing.
It is.
By the way,
His liver's problem.
Can I ask, are you Googling this or are you pre-med?
So I'm getting my doctorate in physical therapy.
Oh, that's why. God damn it.
Yeah, I'll be like, well, we could talk about it later. What is this quest?
Seems that the farmers are having issues with their crops.
Oh no.
but recently one of the farmers' sons has gone missing.
He flips it to another page and says, "Well, eating a healthy, balanced diet with a bunch of different colors is important to the health of everyone. So we got to help these farmers if we're going to be the
Yeah.
wizards we claim to be." All right. Well,
Is Vincent still around?
I think I saw him sulking about here for a little bit, but I don't know if he's still here.
He would be.
But I
Did he
don't know if he
Did he
is.
seem busy?
Disembodied voice from the sky. I
Uh,
don't know. Do you want to check on him?
Yeah, I'll go check on him real quick, give him the heads up of what's going on. See, I know he's tasked out potentially, so just give him the option. You want to go pack a quick bag? It's what?
Yeah, let's get fucking
Outskirts.
ready.
Yeah. I mean, we maybe bedroll or something, but it's outskirts, so we should be able to make it there relatively quickly. Yeah, except for any kind of point, like sneakily points at Falvor, who's already starting to kind of wobble.
I'm already
But-
ready. Like, we can go right now. Easy. I'm ready. Did I tell you guys we're ready? I mean, I'm ready.
He is ready. So yeah,
He's-
let me go run real quick and
he says this while he is laying on the floor on the ground.
thumbs up.
Wilby, come here. Just come here. I wanna. You're so fluffy.
Yeah, I got you, bud.
Just wanna give you a little. I'm stroking you. You're so cute.
This is nice.
Noladin will poke his head in, knock on his door.
Yep.
Hey, we're gonna go see about saving some farmers, kid. I don't know if you're already on lock for whatever you've been tasked to, but I wasn't sure if you wanted to come or not.
Oh, I've already been given this small task, and truth be told, I've got some personal things to do tonight.
Right. Okay. Other side of the thing. Apparently, there's vampires about, so keep an eye out. Blood hunters are in the city, trying to keep us all safe.
Insight check.
From like a metagame, like I'm not trying to do that to insinuate that he is, but more
Yeah,
just
yeah.
a heads up.
Okay. Okay. You've told him.
Yeah, I wasn't even really looking for like. I almost don't want to do the insight check. Like it was a knock on the door, and then kind of as I'm walking, leaving. Like, yeah, vampires about, like, almost like air quotes, like they think vampires are out, but it's probably some kid with like, a bat suit.
Before you can finish the sentence, a little bit strangely, Vincent will like slam the door shut, and you will hear like heavy footsteps walking away from the door.
Gotcha. Okay, whatever. Vincent's pouting. He's out. He's got some personal business to attend to.
All right, huh? He just assumed to want to be ready for the mission that Sarah and I
Yeah.
have for him. So, oh well, it is what it is. Let's head out, shall we?
To adventure.
Malroom. Malroom.
Yes.
Can you carry me?
You got yourself into this mess.
But I saved you like 10 times last session. You owe me.
That's her reason that you like drinking so much. I will go ahead and kind of lift you up, and I'm not going to carry you, but I'll at least give you a shoulder.
I'm not gonna answer him.
Okay.
Oh, Falvor, can you T-pose?
Why?
If you T-pose, maybe Welby can, like, grasp your arms and like you could feel like you're flying, but it's really Welby flying.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do. Yeah, I'm doing that.
Okay.
It's
So,
like Titanic.
so Wilby, are you actually taking him off the ground and picking him up and flying him?
For a little bit, I can if it'll help.
Him.
I'm very light.
Falvor, make me another Constitution save to see if you throw up.
I never throw up. Never, ever throw up. See? Natural 6.
About maybe 20 seconds into this small little fly, Wilby, you will hear.
Purging has lots of benefits, Falvor. Let it all out, buddy.
Oh my
You're
God.
saving your liver from doing the work.
Now the question is, would Welby try to carpet bomb some poor people?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
No, I'm not going to use Falvor as a weapon.
He's a owl, not a pigeon.
Yeah, I
Okay.
prefer to keep all of my excretions private.
Yeah, tightly bundled up, little sack of bones in the corner.
Yep, I can only assume Falvor feels the same.
Now, before you leave, I will ask this only once. Is there anything any of you want to do in the city before leaving for this job?
Is there a almost like a, you know how there's a taco van? Like, is there a potion van or cart like that you can quickly pick up just a couple healing potions?
You know of a shop that sell healing potions. Or I think
Or like
the
a quick,
other do.
lesser restoration for our poor drug friend.
There's the withering flower, which is like a potion shop.
Like, kind of an in and out thing. I'd like to get a. Should we buy a single potion for each of us? The job pays 600, so if we spend 200 on potions, we're still at least making profit.
Yeah, that would probably be for the better.
Okay.
I agree. I'm completely out. After giving about 9 of them to Malcolm.
Yeah, it was.
Well,
That-
maybe 4. I think you're crossing your eyes when you're counting your fingers. You don't have 9 fingers on a single hand.
I gave him at least 75 potions.
If this is just a quick stop, then yes, you can go in. And if it's 200 gold, then that would be 4 very common healing potions.
Yeah, that's what I was referring
Okay.
to.
Now, is this coming out of each individual funds, or is this coming out of Wilby's?
I did it from
group?
the group loot.
Okay,
It's already updated.
very nice.
Oh, how much money is in the group loot?
Just the stuff that I've put in and what everybody else has contributed.
Yeah, there's 700 in there right now, looks like.
I'm gonna
And
put
gold.
some in
Okay,
How much do you want to put in, Falvor?
there. I'll put 400 gold.
Okay.
Give 100 to myself.
so do you all take 1 potion each? If so, then mark that down.
Yeah, I'll put 1 in inventory, in my personal inventory.
Same.
Yeah, I want one as well.
Okay,
Now remember, these potions are meant for keep them easy access. Tell us where they're at, so that way if you go down, I can grab your potion and pour it in your throat.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's going to be in the same place as always.
Right, but last time I had to figure out what that place was in the middle of the Shadowfell, in the middle of combat. So I'm just, if you move it, tell us.
Mine's on my side of my belt.
Good to know.
Yeah, mine's just right here next to my symbol.
I store mine in my cloaca.
gross.
I highly suggest we pick a different location.
Okay, how about this? How about this little tab here on my waist belt?
Perfect.
Okay.
And then as we kind of head out, I will go ahead and just I'll go ahead and give a lesser restoration.
Okay.
Me?
So,
Yep.
yes, to you.
You don't have to,
Falvor.
but I will take it.
You're still feeling a bit queasy and very drunk right now, and you feel a warm touch on the back of your neck, and that warmth kind of begins to pass through your body, and in a few seconds, you no longer feel drunk, and the queasiness is gone, and you're back being your normal self.
Holy shit! Did we not get a drink?
You did, but you had a little too much, and if we're going to be fighting, I'd much rather have you being able to see straight instead of potentially shooting one of us.
In Falvor, I want to make a point to say just because you feel better right now doesn't mean you're not producing long-term microtraumas to your cardiovascular system, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, because the damage already ran its course for the most part if you felt the effects. This just stopped the effects from continuing. It's all additive, right, Welby?
According to Chapter 3.
Ooh. Is that how allergies work?
I think allergies is later on.
Oh,
Well, you know, though.
thanks.
This keeps going on, and I'm going to have to make Wilby take a nosebleed. But yes, you begin to make your way. And are you taking the cart, the horses, or are you just walking?
Well, the
I would assume
intent
it's
was...
not. Yeah, I would assume it's not very far. So I would
Nope.
guess
Now
that
that-
we're just walking.
Yeah, now that we have a sobered up Falvor, we can... The cart was because he was not going to be able to make it otherwise, but now we're good to go, just on foot.
I
Where
can
are we going?
serve as the overhead kind of like scout if I see anything in the distance.
Okay.
I'll just fly above the party.
In that case, as you leave and Wilby takes off, it doesn't take you long until Wilby, you're the first one to see the farmland and the different farms surrounding the this main city. In fact, let's move you guys to map layer. Takes a while to load for some reason, and you guys are just outside of Western. It's maybe a 10 to 15-minute walk outside of Western. Don't move the tokens. I'll kill you. It doesn't take you long until you see farmland, and looking around, it is now getting like dusk. The sun is on its way down. The sky's turned a beautiful orange color, and you have maybe 40 minutes left of light.
Well, should we ask around at some of these farmers' houses real quick?
Yeah.
See what clues we can find.
Yeah.
Do you want to divide and conquer, or do you want to all go together?
I would say if we can keep an eyesight of one another, it would probably be best, but we could probably split up a little bit. Try to cover more ground.
All right, do you want to do the buddy system? I'll go with you, Malrum.
Alright.
I guess you're stuck with me, Nolan.
No, you're trapped in here with me. No, yeah, I am stuck with you.
Hey, it's good. I like my new blue friend.
Yeah, I appreciate you having my back there. I very much noticed it, and it was very appreciated.
Sorry for stabbing you.
I mean, that wasn't you. Your body stabbed me. Your mind didn't.
Very true.
Wilby and I we'll head over to this. We'll head over to that house a little bit further down the way. Why don't you guys ask at this one closest to us?
Place looks creepy as shit.
Radio.
Okay, so you are splitting the party.
Yeah.
In that case,
By like 50 to 100 feet,
that's
depending
all
on
I
how
need.
far. Okay.
Could you place your tokens on the map, please?
Sure thing.
I see just an image of a farmhouse.
That is
Same.
the map.
Okay.
Whoa. Whoa.
At least for now.
This is a really nice artwork.
Okay, so Nillidan and Wilby.
Sky is falling. The sky is falling.
A beautiful meteorite going overhead.
Those casual meteorites on this planet.
Yeah.
So many.
But so Malram and Wilby, where are you off to?
I suppose if there are multiple farmhouses, we'll take the one on the right.
Okay. And I'm guessing you two are heading to the big farmhouse closest to the left.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, we'll stick with Wilby first and Malram. As you begin to walk through these like crop fields that are quite long, maybe around 2 minutes into walking through these fields, could I have both of you make nature checks?
Ooh.
Okay. Malram, walking through these fields, you notice that the deeper in you get, the plants seem to be getting weaker and weaker, and then you begin to start to see dead plants, which there really shouldn't be at this part of the year. The rest, what you've already seen, seem to be very well taken care of, and you're starting to notice just a bit more of decay or sickness over the plants as you're passing through the fields. And with a 15, yeah, you make your way through the fields, eventually getting into another part, someone else's fields, and quickly make your way through there. And eventually you get up to one of these farmhouses. And before you can even actually go up to the door and knock, you will see a light kind of shine on the inside. And you'll hear footsteps quickly rushing to the door. Do any of you do anything?
I'll just kind of wait.
Okay.
I mean, I'll look at Malrum and ask if he heard it.
I heard him, Wilby. They might be trying to see if we are doing anything nefarious, so we'll just wait for them to come see what's happening.
I don't want them to think that.
It's a good call, Wilby.
So, as you wait, the door will quickly open and it will kind of shine a quite bright light on you as you see a person holding what they call a lantern, shining it out on you, and you'll just hear, "Who goes there?"
We found your job at the tavern and heard that somebody went missing, and just wanted to talk with some of you, see if we could get some more information about what might be happening here.
My
Before
name's
we-
Welby. Oh, sorry, Malrum. I thought you were dead.
Oh, it's all right, Welby. And I'm, as he said, I am Malrum.
You're here about the job?
Yeah, so we were told that there was an issue with the crops happening out here, and it clearly seems that way. These
Come
crops
in,
look
come
very
in.
well tended. All right.
Okay.
As you enter the house, you will see a small boy and a woman kind of huddled in the back, and once they see you coming in, they'll look to relax a little bit. This is my wife, Mary, my son, Luke. Um, you've taken the job. That's good. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
What could you tell us about what's been going on? We saw some of your yucky plants out there.
Yes, my yucky plants. Well, a few weeks ago, our plants began to, struggle to grow, and it's been getting more and more difficult. And now they seem to be growing more sickly. We thought it was some kind of disease or maybe a punishment from the gods. But now we think something more is to do. And at that point, the boy will kind of run over to him and kind of, cling onto the side of his dad. Did you see the other farm, down the way, the bigger one?
We have a couple of friends looking into that right now.
In that house is the Michaels. They live there, and their son recently went missing. I believe we put it in the post of the job. Did you see that?
Yes. What was the boy's name?
I didn't know him. You'd have to ask his father. I know his father, but he's a little twitchy right now. So just be on guard. Especially, did you say your friends were heading there?
Yes, they can handle themselves though. I wouldn't worry too much about them.
Right.
If something were to happen. So this all happened we also heard that a lot of animals have been going missing. Does this curse or whatever's happening around here seem to be affecting one of you more than the others, or is it just
No.
kind of everybody's being affected equally?
Everyone. And yes, the animals. First, it was just we noticed no more birds were coming around. We put up scarecrows every now and then to scare off the birds, and they stopped coming around, and we thought this was a good thing. But then some sheep went missing, and then cows, pigs, and then you'll see that his wife will walk over to him, and she'll say, Tell them about the other thing.
Yeah, what's the other thing?
Well, my wife, she says she heard noises coming from the field last night. Someone talking, saying things. And at this point, his wife will kind of step forward. That's right. They were saying strange, just random things that didn't make sense. And I saw something move through the fields. I know I saw something, and her husband will kind of put a hand on her shoulder. You don't know what you saw. No creature would come this close to a city. It must have been some kids messing around.
Did it seem like they were talking to each other, miss?
No, well, that's the thing. There was just one voice, and it was saying strange things, random things, like it's moving, but then not follow up on it in any way, and then it said war to the ground, but then nothing else, and then it said, then it began to sing, like singing a children's song, like I would sing to my son to get him to sleep, but it would only last for a few seconds. I don't know.
What did it look like a person?
Yes, no. It was big, very big, and
Well, I mean, there are some big people. Was it like a lot bigger than a real person?
seemed like it was maybe double your size. And she will point to Malram, and it seemed like it was crouching or leaning over.
And this was just happening in the field, in your fields, right outside.
Yes, I was bringing in the laundry at the time, and that's when I saw it darting through the fields.
Well, we're here to see if maybe we can find it. And yeah, this has been helpful. We've got some friends over at the nearby farm, maybe the Michaels. And
Wait, you're
what?
not going to go out there tonight, are you?
We're heroes, miss. That's what we do.
But
We're from the Eldritch Academy.
but the fog, it's coming.
The fog?
And the man will speak up now. Yeah, it's. I doubt it's related. Over the last 2 or 3 nights, there's been a fog. Once the sun sets, it's been rolling in. She's a little bit worried because it's green-ish. A greenish fog.
It does it seem to be coming from the forest or any certain direction, or does it just suddenly appear?
We haven't really. He will kind of walk over to you and try and whisper this so his wife doesn't hear. Me and the other men haven't taken the chance to wait and watch where it comes from. But I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's all right. Just fog, after all.
Well, it could be a precursor to something, but don't worry about it too much. We thank you for your time. We're just gonna head out and look around and go meet up with our other friends who are up at the Williams.
Right?
You guys just stay safe in here, and hopefully we'll have good news for you in the morning.
Just,
And I'll kind of stand up and get ready to start to head out.
the wife will walk over to you and to both of you and say, just please be careful out there. Both of you.
Oh,
And
don't worry, we will be.
as you say that, she'll give each of you a kiss on the cheek and then kind of step back and say, thank you for coming.
Not a problem, ma'am.
Yeah, we're being paid for it. I mean, we're happy to be here.
You see her smile slightly fall.
And then as we step out, I'll actually kind of want to go out towards the fields, and I'm
Okay.
actually going to cast
As
Detect
you
Good
step
and
out,
Evil.
it is now dark time. It is completely dark, and the sight that when you arrived here has seemingly changed just from the time that you have stayed inside this house, and you see this on the outside now. If you look down on the map area,
Oh, it's a person.
what looks like a slightly tinted green fog is beginning to roll in over the fields, and it seems to be heavier towards where your friends are at the other farmhouse. And you see in the distance, a slight humanoid figure standing in the fields. But Then you just watch it kind of begin to walk away, and it just seems to vanish into the fog.
Oh, well, it seems that this is all coming from where Nolan and Velvet are at. They should probably start heading over.
All right,
And
let's meet back up with them.
and as I'm walking, I'll still cast Detect Good and Evil because I kind of want to get a sense to see if there's if I
Okay.
can get like a sense on the fog or
And what does this exactly detect? Is it just things that are good and evil?
it detects if I know basically if there's any aberrations, celestials, elemental fey fiends, or undead within 30 feet, or I can know if a plate, and I can also know if anything has been magically consecrated or desecrated.
Okay, that makes a difference. First of all, you feel a slight fiendish nature coming from towards the fog, where you saw that shadowy figure disappear to, as well as this field is in the middle of being deconcentrate.
Desecrated.
Yeah.
Huh, that's interesting. It seems that we are dealing with a fiend and it wants to lay waste to this area. I think we should definitely go meet up with our friends now, Wilby.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I'm kind of spooked.
And I'll basically running towards where we left Nolan and Valvor.
Running. Okay.
Yeah, because if I'm detecting fiend and this place is currently being desecrated, that has me going. And you said this was coming from the direction of the fog was rolling in from the direction of the Williams house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that all basically with all that information, I would be not the happiest camper, so I'm full on heading towards them right now.
Okay. We'll now move back over and back in time to Nillidan and Falvor as you watch the other group begins to move away towards the far back home. You will begin to move through this closer field and heading towards the house. You will see no lights on the inside. Is there anything you wish to do as you approach?
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay,
This music sounds badass, by the way, Aiden.
thank you.
I will also cast Mage Armor on myself.
I'm gonna.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast Major Armor on myself, but it doesn't.
I'm gonna cast Major Armor on myself.
Oh god. Having a party of fucking magic users.
I mean, you literally said you have to be a magic user to join this campaign.
Yeah. But goddamn, you see a mouse, mage armor.
Yep. I give every passing creature Mage Armor.
Okay, you both cast mage armor on yourselves, and what do you just keep approaching the home?
I want to high five him while I do it because it was super badass and in sync when we did it. I also want to just, I don't know if I told you, but is it alright if I attune to that new sword that I got?
The frost. Is it the frost?
Frostbrand.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, is it okay if I attune
Yeah.
to it?
That's
Right,
fine.
I'm actually going to unattune from my my Eldritch Academy amulet.
In fact, that's a good thing. Is everyone attuned to what they actually want to be attuned to right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
think I have. Yeah, it's just for me. It's just Ember. I think. I think everything else is.
And your
'Cause
amulet, right?
I already unattuned from it because I didn't know if it boosts above 20
Oh.
since I'm already above that, or I would be above that, but it wouldn't really do me any good. So I still have it on, but I'm unattuned from it.
Okay. In that case, do you keep going towards the home?
Yeah, with this badass music going, hell yeah.
Okay. You begin to go through the fields, and I would like, because Falvor is on the right, could you make me a perception check?
Sure. 12.
12. It's funny. For a second there, in the distance, in the like far right distance, in the middle of the field, you could have swore out the corner of your eye the scarecrow moved for like a second.
That's crazy.
But yeah.
That would never happen.
You keep going.
Did you?
And
I'm actually going to mention it to. Did you see that, or am I? I think I'm just pretty crazy. I don't know. That's I swear that scarecrow moved.
he points over to in the middle of the field what looks to be a, it's on like a God, I don't want to say like cross, but like a big post, and it's tied up like a common scarecrow.
Is it windy out?
Not really.
How far out is it?
Maybe about 100 feet. It's in the distance.
You want me to firebolt it? I mean, like, you thought it what?
I was wondering if you saw it. I don't know.
I was not looking at you or
Okay.
past you
Alright,
when I'm walking forward.
I'm probably just tired. I don't know.
I mean, you're not drunk anymore.
Yeah. It's just a scarecrow. That's scary as shit.
Do you want me to firebolt it?
Nah. It's okay. My mind's playing tricks on me. We'll be fine. Let's just keep going.
Okay.
Kind of side-eyeing the scarecrow as we
Yeah,
walk
100%. I'm staring at that scarecrow the whole time.
Okay. So you're walking forward, but not actually looking where you're going, and looking at the scarecrow instead.
Oh no, I'm side-eyeing the scarecrow. I'm still walking forward, but now
I have good passive perception, Agent.
So you make your way across the field, and the scarecrow seems to just stay still and is a scarecrow. You can't really see any straw or features of a scarecrow. It looks like a person hung up on in the middle of the field. But as you get to the home, what do you do?
knock on the door.
You knock. Nothing seems to happen.
I mean, it is pretty late. They might just be sleeping.
No, it's not pretty late. The sun hasn't gone down yet.
I mean, it's a little dark.
What?
Make a perception check.
Fuck.
Okay.
Thank God.
You do hear movement on the inside.
Hello, here from the Eldritch Academy, answering a missive you sent to Silver's Bar.
We're here
Seems
to
that there's
help.
a missing child. We're trying to get on top of this as soon as possible. Time wasted is life spent.
Step in front of the window.
I kind of lean over.
Okay. You step over towards the windows, and you will see a man in the shadows pointing a crossbow at your head. And he will just look at you deeply, examining your face. What the hell are you?
Be very careful, Morden.
He can't hit me. Look how much he's shaking. Student of the Eldritch Academy, name's Nulladin.
I said, what are you? I've never seen anything like you.
A student of the academy is a noun. Are you asking, like, what my race is? The closest thing is, like, water elf. I'm of the Vatican people, but you probably don't know that, so I might as well be speaking gibberish.
Speak to him. Hi. Hello. I'm an elf. I'm friendly. Here to help you.
It's a good thing we didn't send Welby to this one.
Yes. Can you maybe talk to us? Maybe put your crossbow down?
Do you have
He
the
can keep
contract?
it up.
I think Malrum's got that.
That's up to you
Our
guys.
other two compatriots are over at the further farm. Many kind of points over.
All right, then you're gonna wait there until your friends get back. All right.
Do you know anything about this missing boy? Because just sitting here waiting while not getting any information is going to be a detriment to finding him.
Yeah, we need
That's my son.
We need to be quick.
That's my boy.
Right. So, do you honestly believe we're the ones that took your son?
Make a persuasion check.
I'm gonna re-roll that with luck. I'll stick with the 14.
Okay. I'm gonna open the door now. If
You
try anything, I swear I'll kill you.
That's fine.
Just humble him.
He will walk over to the door, and you'll begin to hear locks opening, and then the door will open. He will kind of point the crossbow at both of you quickly. He'll take a step out. You said you're from the academy, right?
Indeed.
Do something. Do one of your tricks. I've seen the students in the academy. You do tricks. Do one.
How dirty does he look?
He looks like he's a farmer. You know, he's got dirt on his hands, a rough skin, things like that.
Then he's cleaned up.
He's got some dirt on his clothing, yeah.
Yeah, clothes are clean.
Mm-hmm. He will kind of look himself quickly up and down.
Saved you a day of laundry.
Oh. Okay. And he will begin to lower the crossbow and then moving it over to the side. And as he does, it fires as he accidentally rests it on his shoulders on the other side and presses down the trigger. And you watch it just fire off into the distance, hitting a nearby pumpkin. Oh.
Well then, glad we're good with having unloaded that.
Oops.
Please come in. Can I get you a drink?
He's had plenty, but yeah, I'll take. What do you have? An ale, water, milk? I don't want to put you out by asking for something you don't have.
Milk, water, it's fine.
I'll take a nice glass of milk.
Yeah, me too. Milk would be great.
All right. Just hang here, and he will make his way into the back, and you will see a woman in the back, kind of, hiding. But then as he enters, they begin to speak. What do you do as you're in the room alone?
I'll just kind of lean over to Falvor. There was a small part of me that wanted to firebolt that scarecrow as to show what we could do, but I felt like that was the opposite of helpful.
Yeah, that might have made him a little bit angry or something.
And, set fire to the whole field.
Yeah, yeah,
that as well. I'm glad you didn't.
But a few moments later, he will re-enter the room with the drinks and hand them over to you. It's fresh milk.
What? 1 second, I got a phone call. I'm really sorry.
Oh, that's all right, Mr. Nullidan. You take your call.
He's talking to somebody that's not there.
In that case, Falvor, you must take the lead.
That's fine with me. So when's the last time you saw your son?
2 days ago.
What's his name?
He will walk over to the mantelpiece and grab a kind of portrait of a young boy and then kind of take it over to you.
Okay. Can I maybe keep this while we search for him?
As long as you bring it back, yes.
Of course.
Samuel.
Samuel. Cool. Me and my friends, we're gonna try our hardest to find him. But what else can you tell me? What's going on?
Well, most of what is in the job posting. There was troubles with the plants, the crops, and then they began to die. And then animals began to go missing. And now the fog. At night, there's been a terrible green fog rolling in. I don't know if it's connected.
Rolls in. Does it roll in from a specific point, or is it just in a general area?
I believe it's coming from the forest close by.
Okay. I think it's probably a good place to check. See the source of this fog.
Do you know anything? Does this ring any bells? Is this a thing you've dealt with before?
Something I've never personally dealt with before. However, as you know, we're all magic users. Me and my friends that are here, and we've dealt with lots of jobs and missions, and this is shouldn't be an issue. And I hope to be able to get your son safe back to you.
Is anything I can do for you? Anything to help?
No, this is perfect. Having the picture of Samuel is going to be good for me. I just want you to stay safe in your own home. So maybe don't answer the door to anybody until we're back, especially
Well,
at night time. If it's not us, then don't open the door.
That's why I was so careful just now. We've been hearing knocking on the doors at night. Last night, and yes, I thought I saw someone in the fields, but yes, someone's been knocking. It's probably just kids from the other houses.
You saw someone in the fields. Do you maybe know what he looks like, or she?
No,
Or it?
it must have been one of the other farmers checking the crops. I just saw them in the fog, just for a moment, and then I think they went home. I don't really know what to do with myself. You think is my boy still alive?
S- I can't answer that question because I don't know, but I'm going to hopefully bring him back to you alive.
Right. Is there anything else you need to know about?
Nothing that I can think of. I really appreciate the information you've given me, and me and my friends will try very hard to solve this issue.
Very well. And at this point, you notice that it is now nighttime. Through the windows there is no more light to be seen. And make a perception check, Falvo.
Okay. 9.
God, it's not your night for perception.
I know perception's been bad for me.
You look out the window, and you notice that the fog that he was talking about, you can see it just creeping out of the forest right now, kind of moving its way into the fields, beginning to move its way into the fields. Do you do anything?
No, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna maybe me and Nullidan will leave.
Okay.
I'll also
Uh,
I'll help him load his crossbow before I leave.
The guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Easy enough to do. Nullidan, are you back? I'll take that as a no. In that case, Falvor, please stall.
It's okay. All right. How's this milk taste? Is it some good milk?
It's very fresh, like still warm.
Human
Yes.
milk.
It's got a nice taste to it. I'll say, yeah.
I think we should leave this place. I don't want to stay around any longer.
Okay. You will.
But I'm gonna personally, maybe while Nullidan's still here talking to the guy, I'm gonna maybe head over to the Scarecrow.
On your own.
Yeah.
Okay. Nullidan will kind of begin to talk with the guy, and you will kind of step outside as the fog is beginning to roll out of the forest in the distance, on its way towards, the farmland and the fields. And
I'm
you
gonna
will begin
cast
to.
a cantrip.
What are you casting?
I'm gonna do the dancing lights on myself and just have them kind of like follow me,
Okay.
but in like a radius as well, so it's quite. I can see quite well.
Okay. You'll begin to head into the long, kind of not grassy, crop area of these fields, going up to about, neck, maybe some parts like up to your eye level, quite tall, and you'll begin to make your way into the field. Deeper and deeper until. Make me another perception check at this point.
Okay, come on, game. Hey, that's better.
15. It's strange. You're getting a little bit tired, and you're getting food, like wheat, kind of, falling all around you and on your clothes, and you kind of brush it off. And when you kind of gesture and look up at the Scarecrow as you're getting closer, it's like you just looked up at the exact moment when someone turns their head back to looking away from someone.
That is creepy as shit. Can I go into stealth?
Sure.
Yeah. I don't wanna.
Has anybody here seen Jeepers Creepers 2?
Yes.
Yes. Imagine that right now.
Mm.
I've never seen
Spooky.
Jeepers Creepers.
Where'd you get those papers?
Oh no.
I know the song. Is it like
Okay.
that one Scooby Doo episode
Yes.
with the guys with the pumpkins on their heads?
Sure.
Nice.
But yeah, you kind of get down into the field, and you see now that the fog is now touching the edges of the field and making its way over towards, the rest of the field and you and the Scarecrow. You keep
Is it
going?
actually a scarecrow?
You can't tell from where you are. You need to get closer.
Yeah, I guess I'll be as stealthy as I can be. I'll take the lights away from myself.
Yeah,
I'll
just
I'll
keep aware.
take
You have
them off.
literally a bunch of beacons on you right now.
Yeah, I've turned the lights off.
Okay. You get closer and closer and closer.
All right, I'm back. Sorry. My mom was picking up the kids and there was kind of a emergency. It's all settled now.
Okay. Falvo, would you please tell him what's happened so far?
I'm about to pee pee poo poo is what's about to happen. But what I've learned is the son is called Samuel. I have a picture of him. And there's green fog at night, and it's coming from a certain direction in the forest. That's about it.
And where
Okay.
are you right now?
Oh, I'm by the scarecrow. Yeah,
And you're
I'm
still in the
approaching the
house.
scarecrow, and
No.
you're
I was
talking to the fella.
small talking. Okay. After I wrap that up, can I go out to meet Falvor?
You can, after a small talk. Some time has passed, and you look out, and you will see that the fog is rolling in and is about to kind of hit the edges of this field. And you see in the distance towards the scarecrow 4 bright lights in the middle of the field, and they all go dark immediately. What do you do?
Hmm. I'll start making my way out there. Yeah. I'm gonna start walking, or I'll kind of like quick step
By the way,
to
how long does mage armor last for?
8
8
hours.
hours.
Okay, you're good.
That's why I cast it. I'm like, even if I don't need it now, it's just beneficial.
So, Falvo, should I say Nillidan, as you're making your way towards that direction, Falvo, you get closer and closer to the field. I mean, the scarecrow. And then that's when you hear it. A rustling noise coming around you. And you see small blades of the crops beginning to sway and move. Now the question is, do you turn around to look and investigate, or do you keep your eyes on the scarecrow?
I mean, if I obviously heard it, I will turn around. Nah, I'll just be wind or something. I'll focus on the scarecrow still.
Okay. You keep moving towards the scarecrow. And just as you're about to get there, you hear a much louder rustling behind you. What do you do?
I'm gonna. Hmm. I don't know. I'm gonna just dive into the grass. And hopefully, not be spotted by anything.
You're already in the in the crops. There is no grass.
Yeah, I mean in the crops. I'll dive into the crops, so I'm kind of hidden,
Okay.
and
You
I'll stay
dive.
completely quiet.
You dive deeper into the crops, and you get low down. And do you look around to see if there's anything around you?
I want to look towards the noise.
Okay. You look in that general direction behind where you're coming from. Make a perception check.
It's just gonna be Nillidan, isn't it? 9.
9. You look out, and you see nothing.
Don't make me shit my pants. It's because it's working. All right. I'm scared.
What do you do?
I will stand back up, and I will head towards the noise,
Okay. You
the
head
rustling.
about 15 feet towards where you heard the noise, and you see some of the plants have been squashed, hit down, as like something has been moving through them, but there is nothing there.
Is it like? I don't know. I don't really know how to explain. It doesn't matter. If I can't see anything, I guess I'll keep heading towards the scarecrow.
Okay. You turn around and begin to head back to the scarecrow. Except when you look, there is no scarecrow.
Ooh.
the post that held the scarecrow is now empty.
Creepy as shit. Alright, I'm gonna head back towards Norden.
Okay. You begin to head back, and at this point, the mist or the fog, the green tinted fog, will begin to overtake you and pass you by, and you are now inside. Do you run or do you just walk back?
We'll run back.
Okay. You begin to go into a sprint, running, and your mind begins to play tricks on you. Is someone chasing you? Where did the scarecrow go? Do you hear noises? Is someone running after you? Is someone right behind you? Is someone about to grab the back of your neck? And as you look behind to try and see if there's anything there, you will slam into something hard. It will knock you on your ass. What do you do?
We'll stand straight back up. What the hell is it?
You stand up and you look down and you see Nillidan on his ass
Oh
too.
my god.
What the hell, mate?
Sorry, I didn't see you.
It's hard to see when you're looking the other way.
I'll help him up. So the scarecrow's gone.
Oh, you got rid of it?
No, it's gone.
As he says that, you will begin to hear rustling coming towards you. Fast. What do you do?
Crossbow the noise.
I'll use prestidigitation because I can never pronounce that word to kind of escalate my voice to be booming and be like, "Hold, identify yourself."
Okay. In that case, Malram and Wilby, as you're going through the field, moving, you will hear a thunderous voice saying those words, and it kind of scares the crap out of both of you.
Noladin, where are you?
I pooped a little. Just go towards the voice. I think it sounds like Daladin.
It sounded like him.
I mean, he could probably see our light coming this way, yeah?
Yeah, it's. I don't know if you can see it through the fog, but it's still here.
I mean, a light in the fog. It'd be brighter fog, right? Let's just walk towards the voice.
How dense this fog is, it's, and, was it in the air? Were you up in the air? Actually, that's a good point.
No.
Okay, then, yeah, you wouldn't have really seen it. But,
Okay, doesn't matter.
you
Walk
call
towards
out
the
to him?
voice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then eventually you will begin to see the light kind of shining through all these crops, and it get brighter and brighter and brighter, and it kind of makes the area like a big green glow until you see a feathered creature walking out of the crops.
Is that me?
He's obviously Wilby, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. I wasn't gonna shoot at him. Alright, cool. I'll lower my crossbow. Well, it's good to see you guys again.
Yeah, what'd you find out?
The boy's called Samuel.
The boy.
Yeah,
What boy?
the missing boy.
Missing boy.
Oh, I didn't know that we knew there was a missing boy. We know that there's some type of big old thing walking around in here.
Big old thing.
Yeah, she said it was twice as big as Malram.
Yes, and would I still have my detect good and evil up?
How long does it last for?
10 minutes.
Just a yes.
Okay. Well then, yeah, kind of as it fizzles, I'll just kind of say, I was also getting this area is being desecrated, and I'm getting a very fiendish scent off of the fog as well.
Oh, it's not like a huh.
Yes, it seems that there's a creature causing all of this.
I legit thought it was gonna be a prank Samuel pulled and somehow was poisoning crops, but that changes my line of thinking.
The
Eh,
farmer also said that someone would be knocking on their doors or on the walls. I guess he heard knocking at night times.
Well, here's a question for you. Do you want to be spooked or kind of weirded out? I could try casting locate object on the scarecrow, and if it fizzles because that scarecrow's not an object but rather a creature, that'll give us some information. But I don't know if I even really want to know.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, we're here for a reason. We can't go back empty-handed.
Just to let you guys know, yeah, I saw a scarecrow over there. I point towards the post where it would be hanging. It's there's nothing on it. There's no scarecrow. But there was one there before we arrived. Like it, I don't know. It climbed off the post and it walked itself away. Super creepy.
Indeed. Well, we should, I guess we should go around and look.
Is
Nice.
mage armor concentration?
No.
No.
Okay. In that case, you will cast the spell to try and find the object, the scarecrow, and the spell fizzles. It does not work.
Does it fizzle in the way that it's outside of 1,000 feet fizzle, or what I was trying to lock onto maybe isn't an object, but
You can
rather
probably guess from what you've heard, probably not an object.
yeah. I almost took locate creature as the 4th level spell, but I figured I'd just learn it later. Ugh.
Well, we could just do the normal way and look for it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
I mean, my suggestion would be to follow the source of the fog.
Did you guys get a direction? The family that we asked said that it just seemingly came in at night, but it usually came from the direction of this house.
Farmer said the forest.
You did
And I'll,
see it coming out of the forest.
I'll point towards the direction.
Well, and if we need to, if this was a creature, I believe I have availability to that spell as well. If we think that that might help.
Well, I think we'd have to know what the creature is, right? For you to be able to detect it. I don't know though.
Well, you said you had a picture of Samuel? Maybe you could try to find Samuel if you have.
I do have a picture of Samuel. It's a portrait picture of him. I'll hand it over to Malram.
Okay.
You're casting locate creature.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay. With his name, with his image, you can use it. And you kind of concentrate for a moment on the image and on the name. And you close your eyes. Let me just read this. It's important. Okay. You feel the you do get a connection with Samuel, and you feel the pull again heading towards the forest, but not deep into the forest, not like miles away. It's close to the beginnings of the forest and the start of the fields, towards your north, being northwest of where you are now.
Okay, I'll kind of see that and just kind of point in that direction. It seems that he's this way. Shall we go?
I believe that's our next course of action. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
And I'll keep concentration on that and just
Okay.
continue to walk.
You will begin to move closer and closer, going through the fields. And every now and then, at the corner of your eye, you'll see a shadowy figure in the distance. Not even a figure, more like just a patch of darkness moving across. Do any of you do anything about it, or just keep going?
You said it's a patch of darkness.
Yeah, it's
Is it
like
within?
seeing something from the distance in fog. It's like just a black blur, and it's there for a second, and then maybe a little bit of movement, and then gone.
About how far out distance
It
wise?
would be far. It'd be like 100, 120 feet away.
Hmm.
It's always there for like a second and then just kind of gone. It's almost like your eyes are playing tricks on you. But if you don't do anything, you guys will keep going, moving through the field. And
Kind of say, I would kind of say as I start to see stuff, I'll say, if we want a little bit more light, then just let me know.
with that, you will cross into the next field, moving more to the direction where Malram is leading you. And you are now in a cornfield, a quite very tall cornfield. Most of the corn seems to be blackened and dying in this field. And I would like, is anyone trained in nature?
Yep.
Okay. Could you make me a nature check? Wow. You notice something strange in this cornfield. Every now and then, you will see what looks to be a pumpkin kind of just out in the field growing. And it's very strange to see.
Okay.
But you'll keep going further and further in. And it's at this time where you hear heavier movement around you, much closer. And that's when you hear it. For the first time, what the wife told you about. You will hear a noise, a voice that doesn't sound quite right, echoing throughout the field. No real direction. You will hear, did you hear that?
No.
Nope.
1 second.
Hear silence.
We are nothing.
Spooky Halloween episode.
1 second while I do this because Roll20 hates my guts. Nope. There you are. The memes. one more second. You will hear. Hopefully, please work. Reap and sow. Reap and sow.
It's my friend Fiddlesticks.
Shit, that was cool. That was some Doom stuff right there.
And as I kind of hear that, I'll go ahead and pull out my sword, and I'll just get it lit up, because I'm pretty sure light would have failed at this point.
Okay.
Just a quick question. That the flame from his sword is just natural. That's magic fire, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because my blade would make your blade go out.
I
Which
would
be
I
a
would
bit of
hope
an
that
issue.
I would hope that it's magic, considering
Yeah.
that it's not on fire and then suddenly fire.
Yeah, it makes sense to be magic.
But yeah, I'll kind of be hearing that, but my focus is still on Samuel, so I'm still heading that direction.
Okay.
I will in undercommon basically say no habla español.
Okay. But you guys keep going and don't mind the sound. You make
Oh, I
your
very
way-
much mind it, but like kid versus creepy sounds, we're gonna try to save the kid first.
Okay. At this point, you will see that the mist is turning a much greener shade closer to the forest, and will look more like this. If you look on the top right corner
Yeah.
of the map, and you will begin to move forward, and at that point, you will see what looks to be a scythe, something used to cut down, crops, is just lying on the ground with what looks to be a small, very small, few drops of blood on it, just laying in the field. You keep going, moving closer and closer. The fog around you getting a much more vibrant green. You see more and more pumpkins around you, growing where they shouldn't. Roots getting larger and larger. And you will also hear the noise coming over again, echoing throughout this fog. Again, making no real sense. It moves around at night. You'll then leave the field, and you'll see what looks to be a pathway splitting off. You'll see plants dead all around it, but in the middle of what seems to be the start of this forest, you will see a small crop field of corn surrounded by jack-o'-lanterns and pumpkins, and a glowing something seems to be appearing out of the fog. Something large, orange. And you guys will see this.
I am pumpkin.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh my god, it is a giant pumpkin. I just say Samuel's fucked, we should leave.
That's not being very heroic,
We
Val boy.
literally fought something 100 million times scarier. The shadow
That's true.
fell.
That's true, that's true, that's true. But it's dark.
Well, I
It's
can make it
dark
less
because
dark.
it's nighttime. It was dark and purple all the time in the like.
Purple's pretty.
If you'd like to place
What
your
it-
tokens near the bottom.
This is cool. I'm ready to kill some scarecrows. I really like the theme of this.
Yes, guys, welcome to my Halloween event.
That's
It's
awesome.
the Halloween drop, everybody! Kill everything! We need the loot boxes!
Oh my god.
I love it.
Okay, hang on. From there, this space seems to be less covered in fog, but more surrounded by the green fog. And yeah, what do you guys do? As you also see what look to be a number of scarecrows in this field.
First thing, where is my sense telling me he's at?
It is coming right from here.
Samuel is
Okay.
the pumpkin.
Yeah, so I'll kind of point up at there and say, I'm detecting Samuel's presence within whatever that is up there.
So we stealth in the fields and kill things. Save
Well,
Samuel.
actually, before we do that, do we know what kind of thing these? Do we know if these are undead creatures by
Made it
chance?
evil, Balrum. That's all that matters.
They are evil. I'll agree with you there, but we
I'm
might
gonna,
not have to kill them all
I'm
if
gonna
we can
fuck him
group
up.
them.
I'm
You
with
can do-
Ruby. Let's fuck him up.
I'm
Can
also
we-
with you guys, but
I
We
take the
make-
I like
sword
being
off my
efficient.
back. I take the sword off my back. And I just grip it real tight, and I say, "Oh, right. I gotta cast my buff spells." And then I pull out a piece of paper, and it's just scribbles, like always. But then my hands start to glow. with
Can I
bolstering
just
magic.
point out this could be like a stupid cult thing? Make sure we're not killing a bunch of regular humans.
Yeah, I was gonna try to get a sense off of one of these guys, but I don't really want to cast. I
Well,
don't want to
as
cast.
Wilby takes out his sword, you will hear the voice coming over again, this time saying, "It moves around at night." And then quickly hearing again, "It's not dead."
That's enough for me. I think I know I don't want this thing here anymore.
I agree.
I agree as
Like
well.
that big scary pumpkin thing, yeah, absolutely. But the whatever, do we see these?
You see a bunch of scarecrows, in a cornfield. They are not moving, they are tied up on posts.
Alright.
Let's just
Fine.
kill everything.
I agree. Because it doesn't seem. I'm not getting any movement off of the locate creature, right? It just seems like he's firmly locked right up there.
Yep.
Okay, so then as we move forward, I will go ahead and drop locate creature and swap out for detect good and evil.
Okay.
Are we walking
And-
up together?
Sure.
Let's.
You want me to maybe stealth? Sneaky breaky?
Oh, if you want to, I've already started.
I can't stealth, so I am not stealthing.
Yeah, I will also not be trying to be too stealthy. Well, I guess I'll try to walk slow.
As we start going forward, I kind of nod to Falvor.
There's something in the field.
God. Yeah, Falvor's gonna go stealthy.
I mean, I could attempt to go stealth. It's not going to be good.
Just try, Balrog.
Yeah, 13, not
You're just
terrible.
as sneaky as I am.
I'm like talking out loud. Yeah. Samuel.
I get a sense on that creature.
My God, that's Samuel.
I get a sense on this creature now.
You get up to
I
it,
believe
and
I believe it's 30 feet.
you detect that same fiendish energy coming from, all around you right now. And this creature, looking at it up close, it looks like it's made out of straw, wood, bits of cloth. Nothing about it seems like it's a demon in disguise.
Set it on fire.
And I'm not getting. It's not pinging off of detect good and evil.
Everything's pinging right now. Literally everything.
That's not fair. That's not how that spell's adjudicated.
It's the
Like-
fog. It's literally everywhere.
I'm gonna kill it anyway. Surprise attack, motherfucker!
Classic.
Make a attack roll. Okay. Wait, was that
an
initiative?
roll.
That was initiative.
Yeah.
Okay. Make an attack.
Ish.
That is a 15. That will hit. You
Holy shit.
take out your sword and you cleave straight through this scarecrow, and it goes crashing down to the ground, kind of snapped in half.
That was a fake one.
As
I'll
it's
just
kind
kind
of
of kick its pieces apart just to make sure.
Okay.
actually, and as he does that, I'll actually get my sword that I've been leaving on fire this entire time, and I'm just laying it on top of this scarecrow to burn it.
So you're setting it on fire.
Yep.
Is this
Okay.
extra crops or what? Like, because we're in the forest line, I thought, right?
Yep. Well, you're like I said, it seems to be where the crops intersect with the forest area.
Gotcha. So it's
How
not
about
like wild crops; it's actually properly sown.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you don't set the whole field on fire.
I'm gonna fly over to that one and do the same thing.
Okay. But
What?
as you
What?
hang on, as you take off, and Malram, you begin to set fire to this scarecrow. At that point, as the fire begins to set, the scarecrow that has just been, cleaved in half, its hand will begin to move and kind of snap into position, and it will reach out and grab your leg. And Wilby, as you reach this other one, as you get very close to it, its head will kind of make a snapping noise, and it will kind of change into position looking straight at you. Now, everyone, roll initiative. You set it off.
I'm a bird. People put up scarecrows to scare birds. I ain't scared.
Nice. Best initiative I ever got.
Has everyone done it?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. Malram, where are you?
He's got a 7. He's in
7.
there.
Yeah. I'm below everybody because, yay, the cleric's not dexterous.
For some reason it put me right at the bottom of the round as well, which is
Yeah,
interesting.
there you go. That's how I did.
Okay.
Okay, then this creature gets to go first. As you begin to set fire to one of these things, these scarecrows, these constructions, this one will jump off of its post and begin to run wildly at you. You hear breaking twigs and weird creaking, snapping noises as it 15 gets there. And it's going to use its action to get up to you. Falvor, your turn. As you see these creatures that have scared the crap out of you for the last few hours now in front of you, moving around on their own.
I can't wait to kill them. I assume I can see both of these by Malrum, right?
This one you got clear sight on. This one is down on the ground and covered by the crops.
Okay.
And also has a flaming sword just resting on it.
True. You see a light, like a fire light coming from down there.
Alright, I think Malrum's got that one. So I'm actually just going to take 2 crossbow shots at this one and see what crossbow bolts do to it.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to use my new crossbow anyway, so... an 18 to hit.
An 18 to hit. That will hit.
Nice. That's 12 piercing damage, and this will be a sneak attack, because 14 on top of that.
Okay. And
Beautiful.
you fire your bolts, and it enters this creature's like torso area, and you'll see bits of straw being pushed out the back, and you see a small reaction, but it doesn't seem to be doing as much damage as to a normal creature.
Not super effective, is it? I'll shoot my second one anyway, just because might as well. It's free. So 11 damage on that next one, if a 23 hits.
Yes, it will.
Okay, cool.
Okay. And is that your turn? Are you moving?
Yeah, I'll move up behind Nullidan. Or like in front of Nullidan, like there. And that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Wilby, your turn as you fly over to this creature, now getting off of its post and looking right at you.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cast one of my rage spells. And the number 5 gets us this. So I'm just like shimmering with a bunch of feathers. And then yeah, I'm gonna recklessly attack this one.
Hell yeah.
20.
20 will hit.
17.
17 damage. And this is with the Dragon Slayer sword, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And then extra attack. 15.
15 will hit.
For 14 slashing.
That's 31 damage. Okay.
Where's the button? There it is.
And with that, Nullidan.
Which target was the one that got hit with the crossbows?
This one on the right.
Okay. I'm gonna hit that one with a Mind Sliver.
Okay. Now, just so I know, 1 second. And that's to make them frightened, right?
No, it does damage, and then
does
we'll
damage.
make the next saving throw. If they fail the save, the next saving throw they have to make is a D4 minus a D4.
Okay. And what save is that?
Intelligence.
Ugh.
That's what I was thinking. Scarecrow had no brain.
No brain. If I only had a brain.
Exactly.
Okay. And that's it does damage now, did you say?
Yeah, 6 psychic damage up front, and then
Okay.
the next time they have to make a save, it's minus D4.
Very nice.
But does it look like it reels in pain or actually connects? Because that's the other thing. I'm still trying to determine if they're like
That's the thing.
my.
Make me a perception check. This is actually quite curious. 13. It does not react, but you hear something around you almost squeal out in pain. And with that 13, it's somewhere on your right side, coming from the right area.
I'm gonna dash to the right then with my movement, or yeah, well, just 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, and kind
Okay.
of
Once you
look
get there,
around.
you will actually see movement coming from over here. And
I'll hand
you-
signal. I don't know if they can see me, but I'll hand signal pointing to that rock.
you will see a gigantic creature, maybe double the size of Malrim, maybe even triple. It seems to be kind of crouched down, and at first you think it's just some weeds or plant matter, but as you get closer, it begins to move, and its eyes begin to light up, and it looks straight at you as you see this.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I stop the hand signals and just yell out like, ah!
And as you see this creature beginning to stand up, huge in size, you will hear that voice coming out of this pumpkin head creature. You will hear,
What is that? What is that?
What it said. What it said.
and
What
after
did we
that-
hear?
Did you
I
not hear
didn't
it?
hear anything.
Oh
No.
no! Let me do it
I
again.
heard it. It said, what is that? What is that?
Oh, I didn't hear that at all.
Can you hear it?
No.
Why? Can you hear the music?
Yeah, like the little jinglies.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I
can
can
hear
hear it as well.
Huh.
I
Yeah,
hear
I
the
can hear it.
jinglies, but not the.
I can
Not
hear the thing
anything else.
speaking. Maybe try
okay.
refreshing.
What is that? What is that?
I heard them before, but just not now.
Like a DJ.
I mean, it's okay. Just tell me what it said.
It said, "What is that? What is that?"
Gotcha.
But
Yeah,
This
as my turn
creature-
ends.
Mhm.
Huge creature, psychic damage to the scarecrow seemed to hurt it. It's controlling.
Okay. Then of your turn, this creature will now look at Wilby and begin to kind of stand up straight, much taller than you, Wilby, and it will begin to swing its wooden arms, almost sharpening like claws at you. First one.
22
Second
hits.
one.
18 misses. No, it hits.
No, 17 and 4. Those were for some reason.
No, I'm.
He has
I'm
advantage.
reckless.
Oh, reckless.
Yeah.
You're right.
Those both
Uh,
hit.
Those both hit. Okay. First one, you're gonna take 8 slashing damage, and make a DC 11 Wisdom. Yeah, it's a Wisdom save, I believe. Yeah, it is.
You gotta roll 11 or higher.
He's wise. He's very wise.
Abadow. They named a spell after this.
And the second one, you take another 5 slashing damage. Make another save.
Ugh. Lag. 7.
That is a 7. That is a fail.
Uh-oh.
Until the
Okay.
start of its next turn, you are frightened of it.
Gotcha.
And it's going to... I can't remember, but if a creature is frightened of something, it can't take
He can still-
reactions. Attacks,
That's
right?
No, you can
Incorrect.
still attack.
Okay,
He just has disadvantage on the strike.
you can make an attack if you want as it begins to move away.
14.
That will hit. And that's 11. Okay. That's the end of its turn. This creature, still down on the ground without any legs, will kind of crawl towards Malrim and take some swipes at you. Actually, it's going to do this instead. As it stares up at you and you watch where the eye sockets are, it begin to glow and you feel a force beginning to take over you. Could you please make me a wisdom saving throw?
Oh, sheesh.
Mother shit, boys.
Nice.
It doesn't affect you. This thing is puny compared to the thing you just fought in the Shadowfell. This is nothing.
But it's
And
scary.
that's its turn. Malrum, your turn.
All right. We'll do the funny. Do I have line of sight on this guy?
No, you wouldn't. It's technically out behind this thing, but I didn't want to put it outside the map, so it's here. But
Okay.
Illidan pointed towards behind this big rock thing here.
Okay.
You can always move and get line of sight if you want.
Yeah. Yeah, these things are scary. I'll go ahead and back up.
Oh,
It's
I
tempting
forgot.
to see.
That scarecrow took 7 force damage as it attacked me twice.
We cast Lost DM.
Oh, I was goddamn muted. You take 2 claw attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, neither of those hit.
Okay, you're a tank. You're a beast. Keep going.
It's a unit.
So yeah,
Absolute
would
unit.
right there would I have line of sight?
Yes, you'll be able to see it from there.
Okay. And
What? Oh god.
The hell? It's becoming one of
this
them.
thing looks like it's of this realm, so yeah, if it could make a charisma saving throw for me, please.
Okay.
A minus D4.
Minus D4. A wisdom save, did you say?
Charisma.
Charisma.
Charisma. Hello, Lag?
Nope, we're here.
21
20 is
minus
mine,
for
Minus
Damn
4. What's
it.
the
I
no?
think
What's
that
the DC?
saves.
17.
I think
Hold
that
on,
saves.
hold on, because I got something I could also add extra stink to.
Yeah, I'm a DC 16.
So I'm gonna subtract another D4.
Oh no!
Okay, roll a D4. There's a 2. That is a
Fails right there then,
21.
because of
21
Yeah.
minus 6.
21
That
minus
is a
6, yeah.
15. So
That
it
is-
fails.
That is a fail. So you watch this creature just pop.
What the fuck?
Wait, you did cast banishment, right?
Yep, I cast banishment.
Yep.
It's just fucking gone.
So you watch as Malrum kind of holds out his hand and you see light beginning to shine out of it. And behind this creature, you will see a rift of light beginning to open. And this rift just seems to, like a giant mouth, just swallow this creature. And it is gone without a trace.
That's so funny.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
I don't think I can do anything with my bonus action. Can't cast any spells. Yeah, I think that'll be it.
Okay.
Oh, I love that. It had a
It's-
headache, and then I just said, "Fuck you, you're creepy."
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's just like,
And you
you're creepy. Gone.
So good.
Oh,
now we
I'm
just gotta make sure
concentrating.
Malrum doesn't lose concentration for a minute.
Yep.
Right.
Think I got Warcaster, baby.
This is a 15 hit.
Nope. It doesn't.
Okay. Then Falvor, your turn. As you just hear that noise coming from the right of you, and then Malrum casting some blinding spell, and now silence coming from that side.
Okay. Right, my idea. I got that new spell, so I'm gonna just try it out. It's a level 3 spell or level 2? Level 2 spell. My highest spell. It's the Scorching Ray.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez.
And I'm gonna shoot it
Who wanted
three-
props?
3 different one of the ones that are in front of me. This one, and this one.
Okay.
So I have to make.
Remember,
3
this one's
magical
prone though.
attacks.
This one's prone, so you probably.
Oh
wanna-
yeah, that's true. I'll shoot this one then, over here.
Okay.
Because I think Malrum could probably take that one, right?
Yeah, more than likely.
With his fire sword. So yeah, I'll shoot those 3. I have to make 3 magical ranged attacks. So how do I do that?
What's
What do you
your
mean?
spell? What's your spellcasting mod? Do you know?
My spell attack bonus is 6.
So it's basically
Uh,
roll a d20, add 6.
Okay, cool.
I do that 3 times.
Oh yeah, I have it actually just as a macro. Never mind. So 17 on the first one.
That hits.
23 on the second one.
That hits.
And
It's
a
easy.
13.
By the way,
What?
he's like each time you cast it, you make sure to give yourself back 2 spell slots. It ate up 2.
Yeah, you have 1 spell slot.
Yeah, so 3. So does a 13 hit?
Yes, it just barely hits.
Okay, cool. Then they are. One takes 12 damage, one takes
5.
Happening?
9,
Why are there
and then
so
another one
many
takes 9.
different hands?
There you go.
Okay. And now this field is officially on fire.
Oops. It wasn't that one I shot, by the way. It was
Oh,
this
oh.
one here.
This one.
Okay.
Because this one's the prone one. Cool, easy peasy. Do I get a sneak attack on the first one by any chance?
No.
Don't get sneak
Okay.
attack on spells.
Oh, okay, good to know. And that's the end of my
Well-
turn, I guess.
Scorching
This
ray
one-
is also like not a cone effect or whatever. Like, is it really supposed to cause that kind of fire, or is that
I mean,
thematic?
you're in a quite literally
Oh,
a dry,
dry
dead
field,
plant.
okay.
Yeah, field.
Yeah.
That one is instantly blown apart. The one that was fighting Wilby, as it seems to go through the chest, burst out the outside, and sets fire to the field. And you can see that this fire is going to grow fast. Felvor, do you want to move anywhere? Hello.
You're muted, Falver.
Sorry.
You're still not saying anything.
Sorry, I've rude people barging into your room without saying anything. My
Oh,
bad.
use the chair.
All right. So yeah, sorry. What did you say?
Would you like to move anywhere?
Yes, I would actually. I'd like to move. I haven't used my bonus action, so can I use that to dash, or is not that how it works?
No, you can. You have cunning action.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I do, don't I? So I'm going to use all my movement to try and get to the pumpkin as close as I can.
Okay.
I'm going to run through the fire because my sword gives me fire resistance.
Okay.
So yeah.
I'll say because
Actually,
it's
this is normal fire, isn't it?
yeah.
It all gets put out.
Oh, because of
My
your sword.
my sword, yeah.
What radius
go-
is that?
I think it's 30 feet, but let me just check because it's a new thing. Fire branch, sword.
The ultimate combo.
Yeah, right.
Fire
That'd
nice,
be perfect.
baby.
Yeah,
Why is it not coming up?
it's when he draws it. Anything within 30 feet is
Okay.
extinguished.
Yeah, so 30 feet around me.
Then all the fire is put out instantly.
Perfect. And I'll just keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go.
Okay. Will be your turn.
I'm gonna fly up and over and engage with this one that's looking close to Daladin
Okay.
and recklessly attack it a couple times.
Reckless.
Two of our very things. Oh shit, that's a
Ooh.
natural
Holy
20.
shit!
19.
19 damage. Okay. You
And
carve off one of this creature's wooden arms, and it kind of stands there looking at its arm now fallen on the ground, and then looks back at you, and just eyes begin to glow red.
I swing again.
That's hits. 14. With that, you carve straight down the wood that is holding this creature up, and you watch it just split down the middle and fall to either side.
And then I give Daladin a thumbs up. And then I'll use like my last like 4 feet of movement to go there.
Okay.
I return the thumbs up and then put my hand up to my forehead and shoot some mind bullets at this guy. I'm gonna actually use mind spike to see how that interacts with these things and the thing that we banished. So wisdom save DC 16.
Oh Jesus, that's a roll though.
Yeah, it is. Holy shit.
8, 7, 8. That's crazy. Out of 3d8s.
There is no save. Which one are you attacking?
The one in front of Malrum.
Okay. It gets no save.
Oh, it doesn't get a save? Or
Nope. So, what damage?
23 psychic.
It crumbles down into just plain pieces of wood.
Now, the question I have for you is on a failed save, it while we're not on the same plane of existence because it's banished, so
Yeah.
it wouldn't matter anyway if it okay. So I'm good. That's I'll use my move action to move towards the pumpkin.
Okay. And of your turn, this creature will crawl its way over to Malrum and then take 2 attacks.
Are they at disadvantage because it's prone?
No, I was just literally giving it
Gotcha.
half movement.
Okay.
That is a 22. Does that hit?
The 22 will hit.
Okay, that will hit. That is 4 slashing damage and make me a wisdom save, DC 11.
And success on the... Oh, that's a
Very
natural
nice.
20 for that con save.
Oh shit.
Ooh. Ooh.
And a wisdom save.
You're
Yeah,
fine.
I'm fine.
This creature will just, begin to gnaw at your feet, but not really doing any damage through your armor. Moving on to your turn.
Cool. I have a sword, and it goes pokey pokey. So,
stick them with the pointy end.
Yep. So 14.
Yep, that will hit.
And and you hit with the whip. Cool. I also get to roll 1d8. So, and that's an extra 3 radiant damage
So
because
21.
of because of blessed/divine strike.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
No, bonus action. Stab
Stabby.
2.
Stabby tabby.
Oh, natural
Wow.
20.
Nice.
How many has that been? What the fuck?
Holy shit.
Like 3 natural 20s in the last 20 minutes?
Yeah, 2. I've had 2. There's been
Yeah, it
one
was
by
literally
Will.
each of you. It was like, yeah, holy crap.
Yeah, because I had a natural 20 on a con
Your
save.
wisdom save too was a
Guys,
natural
you
20.
really need to stop cheating at this game, okay? You really do.
I paid the roll 20 people.
Oh yeah, I did get a natural 20 on that wisdom save.
God. So how much damage is that?
Let's see, that's 17 slashing and
Yeah, it's fine.
15 fire.
You just watch as Malrum, kind of being gnawed on like a chihuahua at his feet, will just begin to, like the monkeys from Wizard of Oz, how they rip apart the scarecrow, like that. It's quite disturbing.
It's super disturbing.
Yes, is that the end of your turn?
The end of my turn. I'll just kind of look at the other one and just kind of be like, come on.
Holy shit, that was a
God,
roll.
I feel sorry for these now. The scarecrow will run up, begin to slash at you again, probably missing everything. Oh, 22. That hits, right?
2 hit, yeah.
Does the 17 hit?
No.
Okay. That is... Oh, why did I roll that again? Nope. That is 6 slashing damage, and make me them saves.
Okay, good on
Nice.
concentration. And I'll probably be good on wisdom unless I roll like shit. Yeah, I'm
You're
good.
fine. Yeah, this is your day. Jesus, you haven't even gone down in a fight. This is amazing.
I've been taking damage, I've got down, it's great!
You feel immortal. Falvor, you're getting closer to this
Okay.
giant glowing pumpkin that seems to have teeth and is kind of luminescent from the inside.
Yeah. So my plan was to go there, but now that I think about it, I should probably wait for the team. So I'm gonna go back my normal movement, about there, and I'm gonna shoot that scarecrow in the back.
Okay, take a shot.
Hopefully hitting him. Am I alright to go into stealth before doing that?
I mean, you don't need to. You get sneak attack if one of your people are next to them.
Okay, cool. I
Yeah.
really suck at that sneak attack shit. I need to figure it out. It just doesn't. It
It's
doesn't.
the bulk of your damage.
I know, right?
Literally, you're a rogue. You need to know the sneak attack rules, Queen.
I really do. I really do. I just brain go, you know. There you go. 17.
Will hit, and that is 12. Add your
12
sneak attack.
piercing damage. 17.
Jesus. 29.
Yeah.
You
Nice.
you like fan the hammer like McCree style up this side of this creature's back with arrows, and you just watch it kind of, you nail its joints into place with the arrows, and eventually it just kind of crumbles and falls down like a stiff post.
Hell yeah. Got a Fortnite dance.
Kill
Like
him.
the L. You got your
Kill him
L.
now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
If
after that one falls, I'll just say, All right, everybody hold for 1 minute,
Yep. Yeah, that's what
just
I
in
was thinking.
case. Keep your eyes over here if you want to get closer.
You got it, boss.
He'll appear in that area, and if he does, in the next minute.
I'll ready an attack if he shows up.
Okay, if you're waiting, Falvor and Nillidan, make me perception checks.
Yeah, 17. That's a good one.
Okay. So, Falvor, you notice that there is noises coming from the giant pumpkin in the back, like gurgling noises, bubbling noises. That's all.
Okay.
Did we think that that Samuel was in the pumpkin?
It
'Cause
was
saying
coming
something about
exactly from the
save
pumpkin.
me. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys want to
check.
check, if one of you want to go and check that out while we
Falvor, go
wait to see if
go
this thing.
save the kid.
All right.
Yeah,
All right, I'm on it, boss.
if you got the range option, and I got to concentrate on making sure our friend doesn't come back if he does decide to come back.
And if he does decide, I'm hitting him with the mind spike so we can track him.
Right, I'm gonna go full stealth, and I will work my way up into the pumpkin.
Okay.
And I'm kind of keeping, like, I'm concentrating on that, but I'm also keeping an eye on Falvor, just to
It's
make
not
sure
gonna try
nothing.
and bite me while I'm climbing inside of its mouth, right?
Happy Halloween.
Okay, well,
Happy
23.
Halloween! We banished your creature.
Well, Nulde, it's your fault if I die. You told me to go in. I enter inside of the
Okay.
old pumpkin mouth.
So, some things happen now. As you walk up and touch the pumpkin, its mouth will immediately open up wide, and a spray, a gush of yellowy orange liquid will bathe you. It will completely engulf you like a wave of this liquid, as well as you watch as the roots all around it will begin to, like a wave, like of whips and almost like chains of these roots will begin to go in a wave and just kind of move across the field. So first, Balvor,
Yeah.
you're gonna take.
I'm not.
Did
Am
you
I now
just
covered in
describe,
green
like-
slime?
Is that pumpkin cum? Like,
What?
Okay, I just got nutted on by a pumpkin.
Oh
that's
my
what it
God.
sounded like.
It's pumpkin
Gross.
juice, damn it! Oh no.
Also, I just want to clarify. I really do need to go at 10 tonight.
Mm-hmm. You
So-
take 29 acid damage.
29.
Yep, and then make me a dex save.
Okay. Well, natural 20 on that, which is nice, I guess.
Okay, so you manage to move out the way of the whipping. Everyone else, as it moves through the field, all of you make dex saves. Except for Wilby, who I'm guessing is flying.
Oh yeah.
Fail.
Another nat 20.
That's a success. Malram, you will take 18 damage.
Ow.
And
You'll succeed.
you're fine. And with that, Falvo, you look back up and you see a child being held inside the pumpkin, and they look thin, almost like their life force itself is being drained out of them, and it seems to be flowing inside of this pumpkin. It's almost like this child's very soul is being absorbed right now.
Its mouth is wide open, right?
Yeah, it's open now.
Scorching ray?
Okay.
Question mark inside
Where?
of its mouth.
Just
Just
in there.
Just kind of around Samuel, so I don't set him on fire.
Okay. As it is inside, you don't need to
Actually,
roll. Well, you can
before I
roll, but
do, before
yeah.
I do that, can I try and attempt to get Samuel from wherever he is?
You can do one or the other.
Okay. Then I will not, because I might just explode and just destroy and kill Samuel, which would suck. So I'm not gonna do that yet. I'll climb inside the pumpkin and I will start trying to slice Samuel free.
Okay. Just make me some attacks with your weapon.
Okay, the Frostbrand. 15, that's 8 damage. And there's a natural 20.
Another natural 20.
That's 3 attacks. Is that enough? Am
Yep.
I alright at that?
Okay.
Cool.
As you get inside and you see the strands holding him there, in fast motion, you will cut them, grab the boy before he touches the more liquid on the inside, and you'll pull him free. You have him, and you pull him outside.
I'm gonna run. Okay, I'm free with him.
Okay.
And as
He's
soon
in
as
my
he's
hands. Can I pick
and
him
as
up?
soon as he's free,
Yeah.
I'll start approaching.
All right, I'll throw my fire in his mouth then if I can, or is that too much?
That's too much. You can move away if you
Okay,
want.
I will move away.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And at that point, as the child is released from this pumpkin, this giant, whatever this is, this ancient being, you'll watch as the face of this pumpkin begins to change into that of a horrified snarl. And you will begin to hear the same voice that you've been hearing this whole time, except it now comes from this creature. Or this entity of some sort. And it will say one of the same things that you first heard.
Reap and sow. Reap and sow.
And with that, you'll watch as this pumpkin begins to slowly kind of sink down into the ground. Do any of you do anything?
Keep running as fast as I can with Samuel in my arms.
I'm actually gonna. Does it seem like it's? Does it seem like it's dying, or does it seem like it's about to go into ape shit?
Make me an insight check against the pumpkin. It's a giant pumpkin, man.
I'm gonna. The only thing I could do is throw some fire bolts or something at it. Like I don't have.
Yeah, I'm not gonna throw anything if I don't know what the hell it's doing. Because I'm still concentrating on making sure big effort goes
Probably been a
away.
minute by now, right?
No, not yet.
No, okay. Damn, I did all that real quick.
And if no one does anything, you watch as this giant pumpkin will begin to sink deeper and deeper into the ground until the vines, the roots will begin to cover where it once stood. And there is nothing there. You watch as the pumpkins all around this field begin to wither and slowly begin to turn to mush. From what you saw, that creature, that entity, that ancient being, wherever it was, didn't just die, and you see no signs of it. A minute passes, the creature does not return, and you are left inside a field with the small boy in Falvor's hands. And there, we will call it a game.